my young boy down. I got my young boy down, Mike Brown. What if it was Mike White? Like Mike with the one glove. Mike still selling shows, he ain't showing love. Mike Purge. I got my young boy down, Mike Brown. What if it was Mike White? Like Mike with the one glove. Mike still selling shows, he ain't showing love. Mike bite your ear out, take a year out. Wait, I done veered out. About to take a quick trip to St. Louis. We gon' burn it to the ground and we ain't moving. We lootin', they shootin', we losing. We lootin', they shootin'. Make a nigga wanna straight make hate music. Try to tell me be a leader, maybe help them see they way through it. What I'm supposed to say, I got a toolers. Yeah, I got a toolers. What I'm supposed to say? Went and got it out the mud. Drop time praying that it flood. Young street nigga with his faith in his plug. Now I'm buying up bandos, renovate them bitches, tryna make me a dub. I don't make music to be played in the club. Say I sound like I'm sleeping, tryna wake a nigga up. What you take a nigga for? I wasn't raised to give a fucking on nobody shitting. I don't think these niggas tough. No one man army. Never seen one man harm me. Been dump that, but I don't bet. Check your background, dug through your little raps. Guess what, man? We couldn't find one fake.
Mic on. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the No Face No Case Godcast. We are here today with Professor Ross Nati. Do you have any opening words? You want to run it back?
Yeah, not really, but yeah.
I got my young boy down, Mike Brown. What if it was Mike White? Like Mike with the one glove. Mike still selling shows, he ain't showing love. Mike Purge. I got my young boy down, Mike Brown. What if it was Mike White? Like Mike with the one glove. Mike still selling shows, he ain't showing love. Mike bite your ear out, take a year out. Wait, I done veered out. About to take a quick trip to St. Louis. We gon' burn it to the ground and we ain't moving. We lootin', they shootin', we losing. We lootin', they shootin'. Make a nigga wanna straight make hate music. Try to tell me be a leader, maybe help them see they way through it. What I'm supposed to say, I got a toolers. Yeah, I got a toolers. What I'm supposed to say? Went and got it out the mud. Drop time praying that it flood. Young street nigga with his faith in his plug. Now I'm buying up bandos, renovate them bitches, tryna make me a dub. I don't make music to be played in the club. Say I sound like I'm sleeping, tryna wake a nigga up. What you take a nigga for? I wasn't raised to give a fucking on nobody shitting. I don't think these niggas tough. No one man army. Never seen one man harm me. Been dump that, but I don't bet. Check your background, dug through your little raps. Guess what, man? We couldn't find one fake.
Man, y'all already see the energy that the motherfucker coming with at the beginning. That's that motherfucking theories for Starlito. So you gun my young boy down, Mike Brown. What if it was Mike White? Like Mike with the one glove. Mike still selling shoes, he ain't showing love. Man, I say Mike will bite your ear off, take a year off. Wait, I just veered off. About to take a quick trip to St. Louis. We gonna burn the ground and we ain't moving. We looting, they shooting, we losing. Make a nigga want to straight make hate music. They try to tell me be a leader, try to help them see their way through it. What I'm supposed to say, I got 8 tools. You see, that's why I like starting the shit off with music, bro. Because in the frame of music, everything is framed, right? So I'm about to damn, I don't got that mouse. I got something for y'all. Because in the frame of this whole shit, things always get lost, and I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Tonight, I kind of want this podcast to be strictly about accountability, loyalty. I might go 2 different directions. You feel me? But it's the same concept, accountability, loyalty. So that's why I start off with that Lito theories. A lot of motherfuckers got theories about why shit not working for them, but I got facts, and I'm about to prove that shit right now. I'm about to fucking prove it right now. I'll tell you how I move, bro. What the hell going on? Did some shit over there? Oh fuck! I don't got that in the right thing.
20. So when I do a video like the Guru video and I execute on that video, guess what happens? Everybody get opportunities. Now, people don't want to talk about this, but Michael Jordan made it plain. For every championship we win, yes, I might get the Nike boy, but don't act like Pippen ain't got a shoe. Don't act like Kukos didn't get a commercial out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like Dennis Rodman didn't get to do a book. You feel me? And so for me, the execution is a big one. Let's go. So time-wise, I'm putting in the time. So when you say proximity, okay, cool. But is it proximity and time, right? So we got to add the time. The effort that we putting in. Now listen to me, y'all. I'm just going to make it 100% plain. Okay, time, take me out, in the end of the first half, he'll give me
Keep going.
No, you good. I'm saying
about a minute or 2 rest. Fourth quarter, he like, you need to come out for a minute, get you a little rest. Let's go. So time-wise, I'm putting in the time. So when you say proximity, okay, cool. But is it proximity and time, right? So we got to add the time. The effort that we putting in. Now listen to me, y'all. I'm just going to make it 100% plain. If I got to do TGIM, if I got to speak, like you're going to always see E give passion. Now you know that, but what you probably don't know if you're just proximity is that it doesn't make a difference if me and C, listen to me, on life. If me and CJ are 100, 1,000, or if I might be like, I'm pissed at C. If Carl and my effort is still the same. Like, I don't switch up my effort. Like, I don't care what we going through. I don't care if we all cool, we ain't cool. I'm giving the same effort. So when you faithful, proximity-wise, you may be giving time, you may be giving effort, but maybe you don't get effort when you piss. Maybe you don't get effort when you feel what I'm saying? So you got proximity, you got time, you got effort, right? You got execution, right? That's something totally different, right? Execution is not that you're doing a thing. And this is where I think, this is where I really think a lot of it goes haywire right here. This is the one to me that I think the loyalty's got to really look at. It's not just effort now. It's not just effort. Now it's about executing. So it's not about you just was doing a thing. Did you do it 100%? Did you do it 70%? Because if you do something at 70%, well, we're not going to get the same results we're going to get if we do it at 120. So when I do a video like the Guru video and I execute on that video, guess what happens? Everybody get opportunity. Now, people don't want to talk about this, but Michael Jordan made it plain. For every championship we win, yes, I might get the Nike boy, but don't act like Pippen ain't got a shoe. Don't act like Kukos didn't get a commercial out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like Dennis Rodman didn't get to do a book. You feel me? And so for me, that execution is a big one because sometimes I feel like people feel like just because they're giving effort and they're busy, that they feel like being active is the same thing as being productive, and it's not. And then the final one, you know, I kind of alluded to it, is energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got effort, but then you got energy. Like, what type of energy are you bringing to the team? Are you bringing that positive energy to the team? Are you bringing that rah, rah, rah to the team?
When you renting, I ain't going cause they know I was born, not sworn in it. Not the mission that I'm still war torn and tormented. Recorded this just a vent, I've been chilling out for a minute. Not an activist, I'm a realist. Could care less if you don't feel it. Fed up that food for thought that they feeding us ain't fulfilling. How we supposed to want peace when we the ones that they killing? Kaepernick wasn't nothing like Officer Chauvin kneeling. Learned about Dr. King, but then I saw Rodney King. Why can't we just get along? All we got is a dream. Reality is I'm black, so that mean a lot of things. I'm feared, I'm scared, I'm scarred, I'm strapped. Nah, I mean, far more likely to get killed by someone that look just like me. It's hard beating the odds with all these demons I'm fighting. Police see me get frightened. Wanna read me my rights. Don't get me wrong, trying to put it all in a song. They don't push me to my limit like a foreign when you renting. I ain't going cause they know I was born, not sworn in it. Not the mission that I'm still war torn and tormented. Recorded this just a vent, I've been chilling out for a minute. They don't push me to my limit like a foreign when you renting. I ain't going cause they know I was born, not sworn in it. Not the mission that I'm still war torn and tormented. Recorded this just a vent, I've been chilling out for a minute. I got a daughter and they abducting little girls without warning. News barely reported, but who am I to ignore it? They too busy brainwashing us. Distracted from the fact that they ain't offering us help. Thanks, officers choked us out and then tell us the autopsy said COVID. Genocide / civil war. Y'all thought this was over. Skeptical of the protests when corporations promoted. Had some hope, but they stole it. Our reparations condolence. Don't mean to sound bitter. Once you consider I ran up $1 million.
And guess what? I'm still a nigga. Hey, make sure y'all get y'all still a nigga shirt too, man.
They don't push me to my limit like a foreign when you rent it. I ain't going cause they know I was born, not sworn in it. Not the
man, run that bar back, OG. They done push me to my limit.
Had some hope, but they stole it. Our reparations condolence. Don't mean to sound bitter. Once you consider I ran up $1 million, guess what? I'm still a nigga. Be the criminal case, gotta settle out on the civil. Forever told you I love you, whatever I got, I give you. They don't push me to my limit like a foreign when you win it. I ain't going.
Team, like, are you bringing fight? A wealth we've amassed. What you gonna do? And she's like, I'm gonna honor y'all and do right by the money. I said, why you gonna wait for me to die then before you start using it? Why would you wait for me to die? Like, why don't you bring honor to me while I'm alive?
Exactly.
Like, what, you know what I'm saying? But more, how you made me think when you talk about exposure more and loyalty, bump the money. And I'm not saying we're not making money together. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that you didn't come saying make money. You didn't come saying here go 100,000. You came saying, E, you got a gap. The way you think is a gap. You don't think like a 1%er, but yet you run around the world talking about 1% from one perspective. Now I want to help you with whatever. And so that's what I mean by, you know, when you get around a person, if you're not making them better, whatever that means, that don't mean money. I just told you. If Maul didn't do anything else for me, he unlocked the CEO and Eric Thomas, not the speaker, not the grinder, not the getting up at 3 a.m, going to bed, not the, you know, doing 100 gigs a year, not the, you know what I'm saying, not that. And it came at a great time, Maul, because when COVID hit, I couldn't do the traveling no more. And so now all the other, the mindset you gave me, I started putting that into practice during COVID. And now when I come out of COVID, I don't have to ever, listen to me, I'm being real. I'm not playing games with y'all.
Like I said, bro, this is almost like a review where people not living right. People got to hear things, and maybe, like I said, people don't got to hear shit. People don't got to change nothing, bro. Life is life, bro. That's why I love when I hear complainers, because I know that they failed, and I know that they made excuses their whole lives. That's why I talk about accountability, bro. That's why I talk about accountability. Motherfuckers always talk about how bad this is, how bad that is, bro. If you go back in time during Jim Crow, during all these bulls, you have more wealth. So I don't know what's bad. I don't know what's good, bro. But I'm saying everything I see right now in my eyes is bad. It's no loyalty. It's no love. People don't even understand concepts. So somebody, like, bro, people was getting paid 6 bands, 60 bands to tell you fucking concepts, bro. Because people aren't reading things. People aren't going back, checking on how the hell they live their lives. It's just a continuous fumble and falling and bull, right? So this brother right now, he's speaking about, no matter where you go, where you at, who you try to fit in with, if you don't bring any value, what is the point of you being around? Everybody want to be around somebody and they think they bringing value. I'm always here though. I'm always there. And it's like, yeah, you always there for your goddamn self. Like, what is the value you bringing to the company? And you feel me? I need a lot of people to start switching the mindset and start thinking like that. What are you doing for the company growth? Everything it seems like people be talking about they doing seem like for their fucking self. Like somebody will come and explain some shit, and you're really asking like, yo, what? Like, did it move the needle for the company? People don't care about that type of stuff, bro. So when you're hearing this, it might even sound like, bro, that's simple. That's why I be wanting people on the cast, because I be wanting to hear what people saying when they hear things. I want to hear when people hear things like, yo, what this sound like to you? What this sound like to you? Because I don't think people be knowing what the hell they be hearing, bro. A nigga sit in a room and clap about some shit that I'm looking at him about. I'm just telling you, bro. I don't think people know what they're doing. So I'm always like, bro, I'm like the Most High what the Most High said, bro. And all you're getting, get wisdoms, bro. That's all I can tell y'all, bro. Like, I'm like Solomon with wisdom. I'm chasing it like a woman. I'm not like y'all, bro. I'm completely different from y'all. That's why I'm not even gonna say I'm different. I'm just like y'all, probably, bro. Y'all lame as hell anyway. So, bro, when we listening to this right here, like I said, I'm just gonna go through a couple different clips, bro. And like this, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a weekend wrap up on. Don't even worry about what I do. I got this shit. But we're gonna go through the clips, bro. And the first clip that we played, the brother was talking about, because the first thing they said was proximity. Because he's always talking about exposure, being around the people. Because when you get around the people, it makes you more confident about it being done. That's all flying dandy. This brother, E.T., he said, bruh, all right, cool. Proximity is one thing, but you also got to throw time on there. Because a lot of people around motherfuckers, but they don't put no time in.
What do you call it? The Matador defense?
You feel me? It's a lot of people standing right next to you with a motherfucking red boy acting like they moving the needle. But if you was to rush towards them, you will see that they was not ready. I'm telling you, it's always like we always talk about sports on the cast, how we always, as melanated people, we play a lot of sports. So we could always take it to sports, and you'll see somebody and they'll, in basketball especially, it's real stupid. It's stuff that they do in football, like they'll catch you just moving on the line and they'll hike the ball, you'll be out of position. But in basketball, literally, bro, it's different because you can use your defense to help your offense. You can use your offense to help your defense. That's a different situation. But it's people, bro, they'll see you dribbling the ball up. They'll walk up to half court and they'll take both of their hands and they'll smack the ground hard. Blow. I'm going to show y'all the clip of that. It happens so often. Right, I'm telling you, like right now, I'm talking about it. You might be like, man, T, that shit happened once in history, probably. All right, bro, that shit happen on every level of basketball, college, high school, don't matter where you at, bro. NBA for sure, it happens a lot because them people, they don't even know how to play defense or nothing. They use athleticism to get away with a lot of stupid things. So you will see somebody walk from baseline to baseline, slapping the ground. You're like, man, you ain't been a dealer. Like, bro, I'm gonna show y'all the James Harden, John. James Harden is my guy, but I'm telling you, bro, it's just everybody think they deserve something. James Harden don't have a ring. I'm just telling you, everybody think they deserve something, bro. That's all I can say, G. I'm not here to say who's right, who's wrong, because I'm for sure, bro. I remember watching that Kobe year when Kobe was supposed to get those MVP and Steve Nash won it. Do you know what happened the next year? They went to the finals. They lost that year, but the next year they went to the finals again. So I'm not really here to complain. You feel me? I'm not knocking you because I know the system may have worked against you, but I'm knocking you now because you're complaining to me, telling me why you didn't accomplish something. That's the actual problem, bro. Because now I'm thinking that maybe you didn't put the time in. And look, the last thing that he ended up saying was, yo, all of those things are good in the beginning. That's effort. That's good in the beginning. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna play different clips from different people speaking in different personalities, bro. Do you, man? That ain't even it. But you know, but you can you run me back? Matter of fact, to the to 24-minute, boy. Because I wanted to hear it again, just so it's settled in.
Like, I don't care what we going through. I don't care if we are cool, we ain't cool. I'm giving the same effort. So when you faithful, proximity-wise, you know, you may be giving time, you may be giving effort, but maybe you don't get effort when you piss. Maybe you don't get effort when you feel what I'm saying? So you got proximity, you got time, you got effort, right? You got execution, right? That's something totally different, right? Execution is not that you're doing a thing. And this is where I think, this is where I really think a lot of it goes haywire right here. This is the one to me that I think the loyalty's got to really look at. It's not just effort now. It's not just effort. Now it's about executing. So it's not about you just was doing a thing. Did you do it 100%? Did you do it 70%? Because if you do something at 70%, well, we're not going to get the same results we're going to get if we do it at 120. So when I do a video like the Guru video and I execute on that video, guess what happens? Everybody get opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't hear how the E word switched. It was a code switch, they'll call it. He went from effort to execute. Like, you came in on effort, and that shit was straight for a little bit. But bro, execution is execution.
And just to add an analogy, it's similar to like when you get the good grades throughout school, but when it comes to the actual test, you can't seem to, get a sufficient enough score to pass or at least get to the next grade. So that's what it is. There's effort and then there's execution. Can you execute on these tests and score high? No, you can't. You can give effort, but in the real world,
and get them a little flowers. Even though in the real world they don't get no flowers, we're gonna give them a little flowers over here, right? Mm-hmm. Effort actually gets you closer than the motherfucker with no effort, though, for sure.
Facts, and that's the thing.
It's people that didn't take the test at all. They don't even know if they could pass it or not. They just like, fuck it. You feel me? So at least you gave the effort. But then, like, what's the next step? Go in. I seen you about to say something. My bad.
Yeah, they say aim for the stars or aim for the moon, because if you miss, you're going to be amongst the stars. So it's like, whether you seek to be the greatest or not, like, if your effort is, if your intention behind the effort is that I want to succeed and I want to be successful, like, you're going to be successful, but in your own right, not to the right of someone else.
You're not going to be a legend.
Yeah.
You're not going to be iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not using you on the map to, be a symbolism for the society and the history of the society. But in your own little world, you might be a god.
You around the people. You take pictures with people.
Mm-hmm.
You at the games.
Yeah, you the king of your kingdom.
Come on, bro. You hanging out. But like I said, the problem with any of that is at the end of the day when somebody come back and start complaining and tell me what this motherfucker did and how they held something from you and I'm like, yeah, I could believe that. I 100% believe that. But now I'm like, yo, did you execute somewhere else though? Like did you feel me? Like, cause that's how I am. Like if somebody try to block me out of something, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna flex up on you in another way. People can't block me out of nothing, bro. Cause I'm not here to be in your shit. So if you don't want me in your shit, nigga, I'm not in your shit. You got to come to my shit, and I'm not gonna let you in my shit. I'm petty, bro. So like, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe everybody need to be petty. I feel like if we was a lot more petty, it'd be easier to be like, all right, y'all don't like us, we're not wearing y'all stuff. I still see y'all wearing Nike. I don't have no problem with nothing, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I still see people rocking the fuck out of shit, and we can stop wearing it if we really want to. We could execute. Because we had the plan, we put effort in, we wrote it up. We said, yo, we're going to do this. Like right now with Bitcoin or any coin. The situation that's happening where all the servers and whatever got shut up. This is Taco Tuesday, so I'm a bumble through it on purpose. But nevertheless, it dropped. And now niggas that's selling courses telling you that buy the dip and shit, now you got to look at them like, bro, you ain't buying no dips. I'm telling you, bro, all these motherfuckers that be telling you about all this cool shit, they should come to you and be like, yo, I put this and this in here. Me and my wife was checking out the whale situation. Man, I got to stop talking about this, bro. But back to this execution, bro. Like I said, bro, proximity, all that stuff is, bro, it's amazing. Because what it allows you to do is to taste success without actually executing. So it's good. It's good, bro. It's like going to Costco or one of these situations maybe, huh? Where you're going there, well, you know, what we got down here, Sam. You feel me? You're going there, they got samples in the back. You like what this is? Oh, you know, at the mall, we black. Y'all like mall. Y'all like fucking Chinese food. Mm-hmm. I heard a brother that be on the cast still eat Chinese food. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all be playing with me. But nevertheless, we used to go through the mall when we was jits. And we'll see the Chinese people, bro, and we'll come back as 18 different people. I'm talking about I'll walk by first, nigga, like I'm a hood, bro. Second time, I'm a businessman. Third time, I'm Jamaican as hell. Fourth time, I don't even speak English. I'm just like, I'm just fucking up. I'm telling you, bro. So it allows you to taste it, but you ain't getting paid. You feel me? If they won business of the year, nigga, they not calling you in like, yo, bro, I remember you said.
You're not even getting a bonus almost.
Bro, you're not even getting your picture on the wall. So like your proximity only benefited you to get something free. But if you get something free, that means that I could not give it to you for free.
Facts.
And that's why we start complaining. Because I understand it because you know us. It's like, yo, come on, bro. You gave me that shit free. Right? How you switching it up now? But it's like I can though. And that's my problem with when we force other people to do it. What's gonna happen when they start forcing you to do it? Like, wouldn't it be fucked up if they maybe y'all will do it because y'all don't care about nothing, bro. Y'all don't care about anything, bro. Like right now, bro, because y'all did that weird situation. I'm not gonna say what weird situation y'all did, but the situation that y'all did in all these sports league, right? It could be another new bro, and he like, yo, I feel like we're not really identifying the trans. We might have a weird game where we have like a co-ed all-star game. They probably already had something. I don't think they ever had that. But we might do something like that. Mm-hmm. We might even do something where we make the man wear the girls' jerseys. Huh? No, the girls at the actual jersey, like we're switching jerseys. I don't know, like what you think we'll do? Like we'll probably get like, no, we can't use that because I'll probably be mad at them boys. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get. Can't use that either because the roster's probably mad at them. We're gonna get the same jerseys. Me and you both gonna have white jerseys on. We're gonna be sames, bro. How would y'all feel about something like that? Y'all think that, oh, bro, you can't do that. You took it too far. Who's taking it too far right now, bro? I'm telling you, bro, we have to execute. If somebody don't fuck with us, bro, we just execute the plan. We came with like, bro, if you ain't doing this, we about to leave. Leave. I'm not doing that. Leave. I'm thinking they'll look at you just like that, like, leave. And you'll be like, nah, bro, but I don't want to leave, but I'm just like, we can't. And then now they know they got you. But the minute you walk out, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna play somebody in the dating world too, because I'm telling you, like, what they're talking about is love, and they keep on using loyalty. And like I said, later on in the podcast, they're gonna speak more of like you don't have your heart into it. I'm telling you, like when we start hearing these words and these concepts, bro. Like I don't know if we ever really heard these words and these concepts, babe. But like how you like I don't know. I think we kind of beat the fuck out the horse. The horse dead. It's kind of time to skin the nigga and go home. But I don't know. Like, what else could we say about this proximity situation? Because I know a lot of people, they do that. They always want to say who they know. I seen people overdo that. Even we had guys that come on a podcast and he was just saying, "Yeah, I do this," and I'm DMing them, and it's like I don't care. Like that's not gonna validate you more than me. Like just tell me what you know. So I'm just saying, like those people, because it worked in a certain circle. Mm-hmm. You said that, right? They're the king of their own little castle type shit. It's gonna be some people that you feel me, like, bro, you doing your thing. Mm-hmm. I seen you around, bro.
And that's the main thing. Those people, they're never confused because they're already complacent in their position. But it's some people that aren't complacent in their position, and that's when the confusion happens. And they start complaining about weird shit. So, like, if you're somebody right now that's like, man, they used me, or like they took your shit, or whatever the case is, you have these type of grievances, quote unquote. I see them as complaints, nigga, but you have those type of grievances. It's like, why don't you look at yourself really quick? It's like, all right, so they took your shit. Go build some other shit. If you that nice with it, why don't you go build something
You
else?
already built something, bro. You a builder. This nigga is a thief.
And it's like, if you really have an issue with somebody and you feel like you've been used, it's like, all right, what were you really doing to add value to them? Like, why are they not using you right now? Why are you of no value to them if you were that guy and you the prize and you so valuable to people? Like, why can't you afford anything right now to bring value to me? I'm not even asking for money. I'm asking for time that you've already put in to figure something out. You don't have nothing, bro. You empty-handed, bro. You don't have no tools. You're trying to build.
And just to add to your point, they always say be careful. Because like people be around motherfuckers and they be like, man, y'all boys ain't doing nothing. And they'll go to a circle and they'll get exposed. And they'll be like, oh, I was the one doing nothing. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So like they always tell you to be careful, bro.
And that goes back to the poem about the do good anyway. Mm-hmm. It's like build anyway. It's like, oh, they did this, they did that. Oh, well, what you got to show for it? What you did to, fix that. Same thing with Kevin Samuels. When these women come out here and say, Black women have trauma, we were in slavery too, it's like, all right, so what are you doing about it to fix it? You've recognized the problem. Now, how do we fix it? How do you get over it? Because you realize that it's just a concept and you can easily switch your mind over. Like, our brains are plasticity. Like, it's reshapeable. You can change, unlearn and relearn. That has been the trendy word of, the times. And it simply means that, like, you can learn something and unlearn it. Like, it's as simple as that. And you can relearn. So that's what it really has to be. It has to be like, show yourself, bro. What's your track record? Show me your cards. What you working with?
I see my boy Chisholm in here, man. What's going on, OG?
Man, just posting.
Chisholm, we can't even hear you.
We can't hear you, bro. I don't know what's going on with your sound, bro. You're not muted though, so I don't know what it is.
Hold on, let me see. It might be us.
Hold on, let's check and make sure it ain't us, bro. Nah, because the audio.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, Chisholm. It may be us, bro.
It's. What?
Seeing me playing ball at that age, that eventually it was gonna make you want to do it. I was pushed to the limit with my father, and I basically pushed him to the side. He used to call him, say, you're only gonna get 2, I'm getting 15. I used to do him like that on purpose, just to make him really want to beat my butt one day. We got another KJ right there. Hey, what's going on with you? Really, I know how to play. To get me, to really get good to get me. So I set the bar high and chased it. I'm still 6-1 on you in the last 3 years. Because you don't play them. Which is exactly. I retired at the right time. nice.
You can ask.
Yeah.
First high school game was a freshman. He got his first dunk at the end of the first quarter. That's all on the backboard. This right here. I was 37. I was definitely the biggest in my class all the time. I got in trouble a lot. Solo was always knocking people down, actually.
Over here. Let's see if it changed.
His 10th grade year, that's when I kind of knew.
Chisholm, you can
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, but we can hear Chisholm with something playing out loud.
We went through it to get his graduation. Sturdy national champion.
Yo.
Yo.
Get outside.
He's incredible. He don't deserve it. That's just a straight blessing. That's all it is. Like the basketball gods and the Almighty himself. Just like, here, guys, here's KJ. You know, now don't mess it up.
Man, bro, what the hell? We back. We back like we left something, bro. You ain't hear this video though, bro. I seen you just came in the John. We was playing a little clip. You can hear us though for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh?
No, he can't hear.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
So we gotta have this John up.
Y'all can hear me?
Chisholm, you speaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me?
You gotta turn that up to hear Chisholm speak for some reason. Let's see what I could do while we wait, man.
And why is this not coming through?
Yeah, but why you just ain't rock out with my little shit that I tell you?
Wait, what?
Let's just get back to this one boy over here.
Oh, okay.
Right here in a sense.
Now we need somebody else to get in to see it.
Damn, Chisholm, like these niggas ain't back normal. Man. They just fucked up again. I just tapped in like that.
Share my camera audio.
Yo.
Yo.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, now we hear you, nigga. You in the back like a legend now, nigga, with your TV and shit.
But what's going on?
So I can hear. Shit, we coolin', man. We were just listening to a little ET clip, and I started going in, but I seen you jump in, bro. So I kind of wanted to see if you had any thoughts on it, how you viewed it. I don't know, just to see if it stood out to you, said anything to you. I don't know. Just, you feel me? Just to see how you working right now, but you can run that.
At the 23 or
The 20, yeah. What is it, 24? Oh, yeah, about 23, yeah, 23.
Like, I don't care what we going through. I don't care if we all cool, we ain't cool. I'm giving the same effort we going through. Effort is still the same. Let's see. If Carl and I, my effort is still the same. 1,000. Or if I see that if I gotta speak, like you gonna always see E give passion. Now you know that, but what you probably don't know, if you're just proximity, is that it doesn't make a difference if me and C, listen to me, on life. If me and CJ are 100, 1,000, or if I might be like, I'm pissed at C. if Carl and my effort is still the same. Like, I don't switch up my effort. Like, I don't care what we going through. I don't care if we all cool, we ain't cool. I'm giving the same effort. So when you faithful, proximity-wise, you may be giving time, you may be giving effort, but maybe you don't get effort when you piss. Maybe you don't get effort when you feel what I'm saying? So you got proximity, you got time, you got effort, right? You got execution, right? That's something totally different, right? Execution is not that you're doing a thing. And this is where I think, this is where I really think a lot of it goes haywire right here. This is the one to me that I think the loyalty's got to really look at. It's not just effort now. It's not just effort. Now it's about executing. So it's not about you just was doing a thing. Did you do it 100%? Did you do it 70%? Because if you do something at 70%, well, we're not gonna get the same results we're gonna get if we do it at 120. So when I do a video like the Guru video and I execute on that video, guess what happens? Everybody get opportunity. Now, people don't want to talk about this, but Michael Jordan made it plain. For every championship we win, yes, I might get the Nike boy, but don't act like Pippen ain't got a shoe. Don't act like Kukos didn't get a commercial out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like Dennis Rodman didn't get to do a book. You feel me? And so for me, that execution is a big one, because sometimes I feel like people feel like just because they're giving effort and they're busy, that they feel like being active is the same thing as being productive, and it's not. And then the final one, I kind of alluded
Let me hear the final one.
To it, is energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got effort, but then you got energy. Like, what type of energy are you bringing to the team? Are you bringing that positive energy to the team? Are you bringing that rah, rah, rah to the team? Like, are you bringing that electricity to help them with what they're doing? Now, I'm not talking about my effort no more. Now I'm talking about I'm bringing energy to Carl. Like, Carl might be, like you said, grandma died, or he might have something going on. And I'm like calling, I'm like trying to bring that energy. CJ, hit me up. E, man, so-and-so passed. We got to whatever. I'm bringing that energy. Mom might be like, man, E, I can't believe something happened over here. But I'm calling Ma like, yo, Ma, let's go. I know you going through it, bro, but let's get it. Let's go. So to me, for all my loyalists out there, I know last week I was passionate, and you may not have had a metric to look at, but when I think loyalty, I think what you mean is proximity. I think you mean I've been there since day one. I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't went nowhere, and that's good. But I also want you to think about how much time are you putting in? How much effort are you putting in? How much energy are you putting in? And to what degree are you executing? Because when you have a nice
all right, bro. So you hearing that?
Yeah.
And he's saying that motherfuckers get to a situation where proximity, they start using it against you. Like, bro, I've been around all this time. And he was like, it come to a point where it's like, bro, have you been executing? Have you been giving me time? Have you been putting your energy in this shit? Like, I understand you came here every day, but you've been coming here at 50% every day, bro. So, like, have you ever seen that? And so you feel me? So, like, have you ever seen that concept in real life? Like what? Like, or what's your thoughts on people that have that mindset? Like, bro, man, I've been here, cuz, like, say you've been doing your shit. You was even just think about the fact that we came from middle school. We ain't play no sports like that, but because we played sports, but it wasn't no big team situation. So when we got to high school, people was like, oh shit, these boys going somewhere, and then you see people change up, and then they'll kind of act a certain way when you like, nigga, I don't even know you, bitch. So like, have you ever, like, even the fact that you went to D1 college, bro? Have you ever seen motherfuckers on some shit like, man, I'm always around, bro, nigga, I know bro gonna look out for me.
See, in the sense of, bro, I kind of got away from that. Like, you see who I be with is very few people. You know what I mean? Like, I let very few people in my circle. It always been like one to three people. But I know
all right, bro. So
people,
how could you avoid that in college as a star athlete? Because you was a star athlete. Like, how was you maneuvering?
Bro, I never really, like, you know what I'm saying, I never tried to, like, really believe the hype about myself. But it was times like when I wanted to believe the hype, but then, like, you know what I'm saying, like, reality would still, like, knock me down. Like, bro, I still live with my mama. You know what I'm saying? I still live with my mama, bro. I'm broke, bro. I don't know. This shit could be gone any day. You feel me? And then like, bro, I remember like the reality of the shit. Like, nigga, motherfucking Malik, and now, see, told me not to name drop, but for this situation, I had to. Drakalo, bro.
All right.
I got hurt. I got hurt during football camp my junior year, and then them boys came in. So you feel me? They got like a good 4 or 5 inches on me. So especially at that time. So you already know I'm thinking like, damn. Even though I know I'm good, they gonna take my spot. You see what I'm saying? So it was and I was hurt. So you feel me? I'm like, damn, I'm hurt. Camp about to be over in 2 weeks. I'm about to be riding the pine, my boy. I can't do it. But man, it's just like you gotta stop. Like, you know what I'm saying. One thing you gotta realize, you know what I'm saying, and this proximity stuff. Like he's saying that, like, you know what I'm saying, the people close to you are gonna benefit from your success in some type of way. Correct?
Facts. Yep.
But they have to be conducive to your progress.
Hey, and hold on, because I see you going in, but it's sort of kind of two part, because exactly what you're saying is 100% right. But he's separated in the sense of saying, okay, you have to bring value, but there's two different values. There's a value where you're just bringing effort and you're just using proximity. You don't really get anything. Like I said, you might get a free. Like it's saying we used to go to the mall. You walk through the mall and you will eat a motherfucking. Chinese people always giving out samples and shit. But
Yeah.
you don't have to buy anything, so you don't win anything. So if the Chinese people go win a motherfucking award, you don't get anything. And he was saying that's the same thing. Like you got a homeboy that playing the NFL or NBA. He won an NBA championship, NFL title. You feel me? You don't get that, but you can be around him. You can be in the whip. You can get that value. But the next level that you're talking about is bringing actual value, where nigga you get something. It's like songwriters. They didn't sing the song, or you feel me, or a producer. Like it's when you bring actual value, where you start receiving things. And I feel like that's where you was going, and that's an amazing point right there, nigga. Like to bring actual value is a big difference than you bringing effort, where you like, man, bro, I've been around. I'm always around, bro. And you feel me? In comparison to me being like, nigga, bro, me and you used to always go to this, or we do this. You remember? You feel me? Type shit. Where it's like, nigga, I'm putting in the time with you.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, and that's why, like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the people who I grinded with, those become like your brothers in a sense. Those become like your real friends, because that's them dog days. You feel me? In the military, they got you got your battle buddy. You know, you're supposed to be close with your battle buddy because you know what I'm saying, that's one of the persons that like was there with you during the training. They had to get to know you in a sense. You feel me? Right. And it's like we had like when I start taking like this wrestling and football thing seriously, I used to go to this place called I used to go to Oviedo High School, and they had the Southeast Regional Training Center where I met like real deal Olympians, national champions, world champions. One of my coaches, he placed like 8th in the world, and he was one round of qualifying for the Olympics before he lost, and then after that he retired and went to coaching. You feel me? So that's the type of talent I was around, and then that right there got me and TK even closer, because you feel me, we was working the whole time. Like, nigga, we getting up, we doing laps in the summertime in the mornings type shit. We going to the weight room about 10 o'clock. Then I'm going to the weight room again for football, and then I'm running again for football. So it was like, you feel me, we got close because we was in that same process. That's why it's like, you feel me, like me and somebody can be cool, because like, you know, I try to be cordial and stuff, but it's like if you wasn't a part of that type of that grind process, I can't see you benefiting from what I got going on. You know what I mean?
Facts. Man, that's bro. You got the hammer out, nigga, and you got that hit that nail right in that motherfucking building. But bro, that's exactly what I was hearing. And like I said, I was when me and my wife was listening to it earlier, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get y'all thoughts on it, bro, because the angle I'm coming from with it is the same angle where I'm like, a lot of people, like I even had homeboys that was around even more recently, to where a sense that I was like, bro, but y'all ain't putting in no work. Like it has to come to a point, bro, that we like niggas don't know what loyalty mean no more, bro. Loyalty to these niggas, bro, is proximity, bro. It's like being like, bro, I've been there, but it's like, bro, you weren't really there, bro. Like that was when you was free. Like, bro, only time you showed up was when you was free or when I was doing some shit that benefited you. You feel me? Like you got to tell me about the time, nigga, that you sacrificed with me, nigga, where I had to go to football practice, and you feel me? Type shit like that, like just any of those real sacrifices, nigga. When I ain't have shit, you ain't have shit. You can't really tell me about what you did for me, nigga, when it was convenient for you, but you ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the fact that you came in here with that same angle, nigga, you going in on that shit.
Yeah. But it's just, you know what I'm saying, like it's just like it's always a toss up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always a toss up with that, because it's like, you feel me? You got to be able to discern certain things, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Coach always used to have a saying where he said, "The harder you work, the luckier you get. You be in the right positions."
Facts. Facts. That's why they say Johnny on the spot. Just work hard, bro. Shit just fall into your lap. And you wouldn't even believe that shit. Cause you start looking at motherfuckers like, man, that motherfucker ain't do shit. And it's like, you don't even know what he did. Like I said, continuously work hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like even these boys talking about give 120%. You feel me? These are all in the same concept. Like, bro, we gotta get
That's
an
what I'm
effort,
saying.
man.
Like, bro, like the thing is, man, like here is a small place. So everybody in the square radius, like everybody know everybody, you feel me? They're damn near families and stuff. Like, so coming in, it might be a guy who was a team lead, and like, you know, they pass him over for you, or you know what I'm saying, people don't know you from the outside looking in, like they don't know the type of work that you put in to get here, you feel me? Like they ain't see, you know what I'm saying, them late nights, bro.
I've known that I could be a businessman, but you exposed me to, okay, when you say real estate, Ma, I promise you, Ma, when you were saying, I'll get a house for this and get another house, Ma, I didn't hear any of that. I promise you. I should have, but I couldn't see a house. But I started seeing, what's my real estate? What is my real estate? My influence. I can get other speakers and train them up and get a percentage off of them. So when you talked about people paying mortgage, I was like, yo, I can give them something that they can't get on their own. I can expose them to my CEO friends, and I can expose them to corporate work, and I can expose them to NFL teams, and then take a percentage of what they earn based on my adding value to them. And so when you said that, Ma, I was on that, and then finally, because you got me to think differently. You feel me? And man, it's hard, Ma. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was making the kind of money that somebody would make off a house. You feel me? So it was difficult for me to like get what you were saying, because I'm like, yo, I could go speak somewhere. I can go to Australia and make $100,000. By the time my man flipped his house and do all the stuff he doing, you know what I'm saying? But then when you was like, okay, but you did that and it don't keep going. This is gonna keep going for your kids. But the thing that you don't even know, and I didn't publicly tell you, but by you making me think differently, I've been on my kids' head about their way of seeing things and challenging them in a way you challenge me. So I just give you an example with Jada. You know, she had an opportunity to do some stuff, you know, with Terica. You know, she's a female, so she want to rock with the female, right? And Jada was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. You know, she playing scared or whatever. And I said to Jada, Jada, I feel you. One, you kind of on this. I want to do it on my own, which is, you know, saying like, I get it. You first generation, you know, wealth, so you own that. But here's what I told them all. Just how you make me think, I made her think. I said, Jada, when I die and my money go, my, you know, mom and I will, whatever we a wealth we've amassed, what you gonna do? And she's like, I'm gonna honor y'all and do right by the money. I said, why you gonna wait for me to die then before you start using it? Why would you wait for me to die? Like, why don't you bring honor to me while I'm alive?
Exactly.
Like, what, you know what I'm saying? But more, how you made me think when you talk about exposure more and loyalty, bump the money. And I'm not saying we're not making money together. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that you didn't come saying make money. You didn't come saying here go 100,000. You came saying, E, you got a gap. The way you think is a gap. You don't think like a 1%er, but yet you run around the world talking about 1% from one perspective. Now I want to help you with whatever. And so that's what I mean by, you know, when you get around a person, if you're not making them better, whatever that means. That don't mean money. I just told you.
And like I said, that's back to the exact reason why the podcast is set up like this. We have everybody from different walks of life, bro. And it's all about the different exposures that we can bring to each other. Like when I say different walks of life, I mean literally the same upbringing, nigga. Same school, same everything, but took different paths after high school. Was able to experience different things, was able to see different exposure things. And bro, that's the main reason why this shit is so amazing, bro. You get people to speak from different angles and it could broaden your horizon. And with loyalty, bro, that's the ultimate key. Because what it allows you to do is take somebody else's knowledge at face value. So you got a homeboy, if y'all are loyal to each other and y'all have love and respect, and we're really true, all I gotta say is love, because love covers all. Bro, imagine somebody just coming to you, bro, all that motherfucking manpower or woman power, sweat equity hours that he put in, and he come in and just deliver that to you, and you don't have to put half of that in. I mean, all you gotta do is put half of that in to do the studying on it. But he's coming to you with the game, showing you the exposure. And with this brother ET, he was saying when it first came to him, he still wasn't into real estate, but his homeboy made so much sense that he incorporated his real estate shit into his mindset. Like, damn, well, I do have some real estate. All right, cool. I need to do this. I need to contact these people. You feel me? And like, immediately he didn't jump on, but immediately he had the concept where his eyes was open. And look, as a month went by, probably a couple of weeks went by, he started seeing, okay, well, I'm on this now. I'm starting to see how this worked with the real estate situation. Now I have to switch it up because look, he was looking at it like this, bro. If I was still on the same mindset, if I was just so big-headed and I was like, nah, man, you feel me? The way I'm doing this straight, blah, blah, blah. Once this COVID would have hit, it would have fucked you up. Mm-hmm. But now that we got two different ways to work where you could be like, yo, we can blue collar this. No, we could white collar this. Fuck that, bro. You ever heard about red collar? We could red collar this. I don't even know what that is. I'm just telling you, bro, it's just exposure, bro. It's the same thing with these taxes and all these weird shit where Donald Trump came in and his numbers were so low. Why they don't want that brother in the office? Because it's exposure. Seeing somebody in the office, bro, that paid so low on taxes, bro, start making you as the American people start asking yourself, like, hold on, what am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. Am I wrong?
And that was Kanye's whole spiel.
Hey, listen, bro. That's why I mean, like, people, I just know people be like, you like Donald Trump? Bro, for all finesse's purpose, bro, that man opened the floodgates for so much stuff to happen, bro. Like, for real, like, people was really getting rich last year through the pandemic.
Facts. He definitely unveiled a new era of millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires because he lowered the corporate tax tremendously. So that was able to, allow more people to, have capital gains. And then on top of that, he just he forced the media to character assassinate, which forced a lot of Black people to, kind of start looking at being more self-reliant, because the narrative was that it's about to be a civil war and we're about to have to fend for ourselves. So a lot of Black people started purchasing guns. They started becoming more informed and more conscious of what was going on. So I honestly just love the way he just kind of, feared people into being better and doing better for themselves. And even with Kanye, just the way he was able to express his genius and like be like, bro, I'm inspired by this man because he's not the typical political science major, lawyer, graduate of Howard or, you know, whatever the case is. This guy is a businessman. He came from the ground up and he's now the United States president. It's like, bro, this is possible for anybody, especially.
Bro, that man really did, like, he did, bro, when he write his book, bro, it's gonna sell because he did everything, like you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying, as long, like, the saying, what's the saying in media, what does it say?
He has a story to tell for sure. That book is going to be a tell-all of just life because go ahead.
It started, him running for president started as a joke. And then, like, some people actually, like, he knew people was going to be dumb enough to be like, let's fucking vote for Donald Trump and see what happens, man.
Definitely. At first, everybody was like, what? And that's the thing. Ironically enough, I got the chance to meet Donald Trump because I was working at one of his fundraisers in West Palm. And when I met him, I was like, who is this guy? And, like, all my teammates, my volleyball teammates were taking pictures with him. And I was like, I don't give a fuck for this guy. Like, this white man, nigga, 2 years later, he's the president of the United States. So that in itself was just so funny to me. But yeah.
Powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely appreciate him, bro. If he comes back for a second term, I don't mind. Corporate tax will go back down. Employment rate's going to skyrocket. And the economy's going to be booming, bro. I'm telling you, bro, once you just lift these weird regulations and trying to take everybody's money off of the map, shit starts to grow. But, like, once you're throttling the wealth and you're doing weird stuff like that, bro, it just stunts everybody's growth. Like, even with Dogecoin right now, kind of getting off topic, but with Dogecoin, we're looking at, I don't even want to talk about it on here. We're looking at this thing, but we're seeing, like, with Dogecoin and even Bitcoin right now, because of the huge liquidation that happened with the 7.1 billion, it's literally empire state buildings. Before they were building mountains. So it's like you catch a high, it kind of stays up, and then it drops. Now it's like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, sharp up and downs. And it seems like everyone's just playing with the money now because it's like, we don't know what's going on versus like, all right, I'm going to put my money in there and let it sit for a little bit and grow. Whereas the little people can kind of, you know, come up and get a little piece of those 42 million they dropping in or whatever the case is. But right now, it's like they dropping the 42 million in, they taking the 42 million out. So the little people ain't getting shit. And that's what happens with everything. Once you fuck up the big bag, everybody else gets a trickle-down effect. It's a domino effect, nevertheless. So that's the main thing we have to really focus on and realize is like, bro, you can't stifle the big dog because that means everybody just taste it. Everybody eventually tastes it. And you can tell that everybody tastes it because if you look at the government and what they're trying to do to kind of help with their throttling process is, all right, we've throttled them in the past and they've done this. They fled the country. They've gone to another country to go under their corporate tax and so on and so forth. So everything that they've seen that you guys do, they're using that data now and be like, all right, we're going to do a global tax now. All right, we're going to do this now. All right. And it's just the same thing, bro. Those same concepts can be applied to everything, bro. But I'm going to run this.
If Maul didn't do anything else for me, he unlocked the CEO and Eric Thomas, not the speaker, not the grinder, not the getting up at 3 a.m, going to bed, not the, you know, doing 100 gigs a year, not the, you know what I'm saying, not that. It came at a great time, Maul, because when COVID hit, I couldn't do the traveling no more. And so now all the other, the mindset you gave me, I started putting that into practice during COVID. And now when I come out of COVID, I don't have to ever, listen to me, I'm being real. I'm not playing games with y'all. I never have to speak again if I don't want to. I never have to grab the mic again, ever. I never have to get on a plane and go to a city and speak if I choose not to. I, as a businessman now, from my home or for this office, whatever I want to do, because Maul was loyal in that he gave me everything he had that he could keep to himself. That's another part of loyalty. When she talks about sacrifice, Maul sacrificed what he knew and didn't say, well, if I teach this to E, what this gonna mean for me and my family. If I teach this to E, this gonna take away from me. No, Ma was like, bro, I'm so confident. My self-esteem is so high. My self-value and worth is so high. Yeah, I give you everything I got, and it still ain't gonna hurt me and my family. I think that's another part. See that sometimes people who call themselves loyal, they holding back stuff to see what you gonna give, and then they give, and it's like, bro, that ain't real loyalty.
Yeah, they don't even realize you just gave a prime example, E, of how, because I get asked this question a lot, like, how did you get like into the ETA? How did you, man, you went from being in the audience to being on stage. Yeah. Just listen to what they're saying. I went from the outer perimeter into the inner perimeter because I added value now. Yeah. So I'm no longer a spectator no more talking about what I think I saw. Now I'm in the inner perimeter now of the crime scene now saying what I know, and so that's how, just by adding value, y'all.
And it's sorry, Carl, real quick, just it's funny that probably Maul and Josh, the only two to come in the last however long, and both of them came in and said, I don't need no check. Like, don't worry about no check. Own. I'm just saying, neither one was like, I come in, but
dang, and it's something in between that I also want to, but yeah, probably 54 more. But did you hear that analogy that he gave, bro? Where he was saying as a police officer, they got the yellow tape, but inside the yellow tape, they got the red tape. And the only way you get past the red tape is because you know what you know.
You're here to bring value because you're a detective, you're an investigator, you're someone that's going to clean the actual crime scene afterwards. You're someone that brings value. You're a part of the team versus a spectator who's outside of the yellow tape. And they're just watching and speculating on what happened.
Desperation. There's nothing attractive about that. There's nothing. There's no nutrients in that. There's no value in that. There's no worth in that. Right. So what I need you to understand is like, yo, I would rather go and add value and be around Maul for a year and be broke and stay broke for a year. But I know after that year, the stuff that I'm going to teach, the stuff Maul's going to teach me is going to put me in a much, better situation. So I think the first thing you have to do is abandon the philosophy that doesn't work for you. Like, abandon it. Like, I know you feel a sense of, okay, I don't got no money. I got to eat. I got to, I feel you. I do. I get that sense of urgency. But relax, calm down. Scared money don't win. Moving too fast is never productive. Like, slow down. It's not as bad as you think you are. I got you. I need you to hear what I'm saying. If you're using a tool that doesn't work, you like, okay, so give it to me, Maul. Okay, so you got the Phillips screwdriver, and then what's the other one? What's the other one called?
Flathead. You got
the flathead, right? So if you're using a flathead, using a flathead on what's requiring with the Phillips, I don't care if you're going faster. I don't care if you got a sense of urgency.
Hey, matter of fact, we're not even about to play this because I'm superimposing this on Taco Tuesday. So I don't even want to play this today. Because that point right there, I'm superimposing that on Taco Tuesday. Because, man, bruh. Play that Starlito Mirror Man while we doing this. But man, the man saying you can use the wrong vehicle if you want. It ain't gonna get you no further, bro. Go fast, go slow, no matter what you do. Bruh, that's why I always tell everybody, bro, please get on the right boat. You don't want to get on the wrong boat, nigga, and your boat left first, nigga, and you end up somewhere you weren't supposed to go.
Hey, cool.
It's on. Oh, damn, he had two of them. It's the one on
2.0.
Oh, it's 2.0 also. All right, yeah, so 2.0. I didn't even know it was 2.0. Damn, Lito, you tricky, yeah, my boy. That first one go hard too.
Man, shit fucked up. Hey, shit fucked up, man. I might do anything if it's meant for you. I think know. I was trying to flip, going buy me a whip. Lost it at the dice game, I bet on a 6. Now I'm ready to take something, weapon on hip. Cause it ain't too many jobs that a fella can get. Quit, nigga, them excuses, cut the negative shit. The devil in your head and you letting them exist. Road to success, you gon' be dead in the ditch. Or in jail cause a snitch say you be selling them zips. I'm trying to settle down with this intelligent chick. That'll tell me when I'm tripping and to help me get rich. Hang around 10 clowns, know who the 11th one is. I'm just telling you what's real, you ain't gotta listen. We can't continue this talk when you get out of prison. But don't you just sit there like I don't know how you feeling. Less paper than patience, ready to make a killing. I ain't got shit to prove about how I was living. All the shit I went through, war wounds and wisdom, courtroom visits. Now my business keep me too busy. Trying to keep my distance from these bitches who all of a sudden treat me different than I'm getting. Fuck that, I'm so frustrated and sickening. Plug keep pump faking. I've been thinking about giving. But what about when they run out? Fuck it, I just need something now. Telling you that shit get old, riding around with your gun out. Nigga, you got a son now. And he look just like you. And if you fuck up, he gon' fuck around and be just like you. Yeah, go ahead, clip up, get the biggest rifle. Get life and then see if any of your bitches right you. Damn. I never looked at it like that before. When you can't even count your blessings, that's when you broke. Worst time to get arrested when the stash getting low. First time getting this message from a rap nigga though. I used to trap by the stove, right on the one way. Daytime dice game, nighttime gunplay. Top story, evening news twice on the front page. Shit, I'm alive and ain't get life, so I can't complain. Why fun? I had hunger pains, no lunch for days. Stayed in trouble coming of age, ducking a bunch of strays. Yeah, it ain't no winners in this fucking game. The OG's the one to blame if don't nothing change. If I know better and don't tell you different, I'm ashamed. I live that shit, you can't feel till you quit, I promise, man. It seem like only thing come my way is problems and pain. Please, I got a plan and some patience. Daytime dice game, nighttime gunplay. Top story, evening news twice on the front page. Shit, I'm alive and ain't get life, so I can't complain. Why front? I had hunger pains, no lunch for days. Stayed in trouble coming of age, ducking a bunch of strays. Yeah, it ain't no winners in this fucking game. The OG's the one to blame if don't nothing change. If I know better and don't tell you different, I'm ashamed. I live that shit, you can't feel till you quit, I promise, man. It seem like only thing come my way is problems and pain. Please, I got a plan and some patience. Them commas kind. Lead up. Moving to Houston.
Flows through everybody, and now a 9-point lead for the Huskies. KJ goes to work. Double team, triple team. Good by KJ. I see. They don't get offensive rebound. We need everybody on the glass. Make sure we take care of the ball. Come on, finish your play. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
I'm in Richmond.
Okay. Where are you seeing these standards?
Women.
Where are you seeing these standards for women? Where are you seeing them?
I play some on myself.
Okay.
So like for me, I'm in school, like I'm ready to graduate next month actually. So I just feel like you should be educated to a certain extent. That goes a long way. You should just be a hard worker and you should just have other like, good qualities about you.
All right. So outside of you though, what about the rest of women?
I feel like all women should have standards.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like everybody should have.
No, they should or do they?
Oh, I'm not sure about other women, but I feel like they should.
Well, at 24 years old, if you're a college student, you can actually take an observable look around the world and see whether or not. All right. Are you familiar with? Did you know your grandmother?
Mm-hmm.
You ever meet your great grandmother? Huh?
Yeah, I know both of my grandmas.
All right. Do the women today measure up to your grandmother and your great grandmother?
No.
Why? Are they above or below?
I will say in certain categories, they're below and above. So like.
No. Let's remove education and income.
Okay.
The quality or character of the women.
It's below.
Right. So as income and education is increased. What time?
A lot of times they'll let Joe kind of, dig his own hole. I'm not going to be the one
Woman says something. You've heard a woman say something like that. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, what does it mean when she says that? She's not really saying, she doesn't mean that?
She means it probably.
Okay, then what's the misunderstanding?
There, at that point, there is no misunderstanding. I'm just defending my own perspective when I've been told that I'm unapproachable because I come off that way. When sometimes it's just me just having a stale face. And I think that maybe sometimes it's not that women
you want to make this whole conversation about you?
Yes.
We can't do that because you can justify everything you do.
I can.
Yeah, but guess what? It ain't about just you. But let's take the point you made, since though that's how y'all want to do, make it all about you. If somebody told you to smile and you said you were what, offended?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because it's like, why?
Chisholm, bro, was you able to hear that, OG?
What he said, somebody said for you to smile more, and then you're not. Like what?
Somebody asked her to smile more, and she got offended.
I don't know, bro. Hey, listen.
Like, I just want to. I'm just trying to figure out. Can you validate it somewhere in your mind? Like, yeah, but why would a nigga be saying smile? Like, I'm just trying to figure out. Like,
you look unpleasant.
So can you find anything wrong with that statement to make you offended if a nigga? You feel me? I don't
smile,
know.
Bitch. Just smile.
Like a girl told me back in the day, I'd have been seen as cuter if I smiled a bit more. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, word, cool, and I still ain't do it. But you see what I'm saying? It's just like she was trying to give me some pointers to put me in the game. Like, you feel me? And then
but you ain't get offended is the point you're trying to make, really.
No, bro, I ain't get offended, bro. I just took it with a grain of salt and then kept it pushing. You feel me? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like they be trying to make up shit, bro. Like,
bro, that's what I be thinking.
Like, bro, if a man tell you to smile and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have an unpleasant demeanor. Like, you feel me? They trying to say, like, that motherfucker trying to tell her what to do. And, like, it's, whoa, like, or it's creepy for a man to tell you to smile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not trying to get with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, hey, man, like, you seem very, like, a pleasant person, or you have, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you have a beautiful smile, you bright up the place, whatever the fuck you doing. But it's just like, you feel me, like, they worry about the wrong thing, I feel like. They worry
bro, but how could that even possibly be the right, bro? Chisholm, bro, I just want you to explain to me, bro, in your mind, bro, where could you find a fault? I'm telling you, bro, it's rich ass businessman, bro, that go to consultant that ain't make half the money they made. Niggas just know about business, bro. Like, who are you to be so fucking self-centered that you like, nigga, you told me to smile? Who the fuck you would tell me to smile? I ain't got to smile for nobody. But God, like, what's that about?
I don't know. They'll do it for other shit, but not for, like, you know what I'm saying, listen, when you go to work, when you're in a certain line of work, you know, you have to be sociable to a certain degree. For instance, you know, I dealt with somebody who worked in HR, and working in HR, that means you're dealing with a lot of high level individuals, and with dealing with those high level individuals, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you have to be able to communicate. You know, you have to have a warm, friendly personality, because that what draws them in. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she went to Kevin Samuels because what's she trying to do? Trying to see, or trying to feel like trying to figure out why men aren't coming to her. Man, listen, I don't want no woman that just be in here looking crazy, looking mean, or looking like she about to, you feel me? So, like, you know what I'm saying, man, like, he told her to smile. Like, it don't have to, Okay, it could that's how far it could have went, and it could have been left alone. Like they be trying to push the narrative to something that it's not.
I'm always trying to just see that point, like, bro. So you telling me you happy, you don't want nobody smiling at you, but you called into my show and this is a complaint. So you ain't got no real complaints, but you complaining about somebody wanting you to smile. I'm telling you, you're not gonna find nobody that's thinking straight that's gonna be like, man, that's wrong. He asked you to smile. What's wrong with him? So this young lady came in, and I don't want to say her occupation because she you feel me? She's an ebony sister, and I want her to keep her situation going, but that's why I don't promote THE. I don't promote that. But you can run that young lady because I don't promote THE. RAP.
Anyway.
Why?
Hi, Kevin.
Hi. What's your disagreement?
This is why.
So my disagreement is that
THE.
Black women's behavior is not put into context. So there's the acting out, but it lacks context. I feel like it's misguided self-expression. And it's a problem, but it is something that when you remove the experiences that we have.
Hold on.
Okay.
Then why can Black women act right at work?
That's fair. That's fair.
Pause that.
But I will say this.
Bro.
Deja vu.
Did you just hear that conversation? The man say, okay, cool. Y'all said y'all been through this. Why? How is it so easy for y'all to act right at work? You just said this, bro. Right?
Bro, they do it for who they want to, man. It's like there's a lack of respect for the Black man in the community, and it's because even if a woman never had the same story as most people in the urban areas, she's going to still try to connect to that or run with that narrative. And it's like, it's very detrimental to the culture because at the same time, bro, like as a man, you don't have that luxury to be emotional or to be making these, you know what I'm saying, having these erratic types of behavior, even if you feel somewhat misunderstood. But it's okay for women to do it because it's no consequence. But then she's trying to justify that type of behavior. Listen, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. That's BS. How?
Wait, so have you experienced Black women being pleasant in the workplace? Because every time I go to these places, they have a lot of shit on their shoulders.
You know, they do this thing called nice nasty. You know, they try to be pleasant, but they do it in a snarky way where you know they mean business or they don't approve of your character in a sense because you're not working how they expect you to. I've never dealt with it, but I've seen it done to other Black women in the workplace.
Like, and I'm just thinking about if you walk into like a Citgo or like a Circle K or like a Walmart, it's like you're not pleasant here neither. You work in customer service, and I'm like, man, you need to be in the back, hidden.
So they never really pleasant in reality.
But Circle K is one of them things.
Circle K is set up for unpleasantness.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's a laissez-faire type of job. You know what I'm saying? You barely see any management in there. At most, you may see 2 to 3 people in the store. The guy that's restocking, the manager that's about to change shift, or somebody checking the store, making sure everything's okay. So once all those people's gone, I'm gonna operate this place how I feel like.
So, hey, Rollie, we not knocking you, bro. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm telling you, that's why we could never say all of them are unpleasant. you always go there and there just be some sweet ones, and then that's how you able to look at the other pieces of shits and be like, it ain't a job. Nah, it ain't a job, because this motherfucker working the same job, and I see the motherfucker doing way more than you, and they ain't tripping like you tripping.
That's the main thing. I feel like women, we're like black women specifically, are so caught up in a white woman's narrative that they walk around like a child that didn't get the same thing that their sibling got, or whatever the case is. And it's like, that's not your reality. Like, they walk around like, why didn't I get no Valentine's Day gifts? Why didn't I get the rose petals? Why didn't I get?
Understand. And this is the most important lessons I learned from The Way of the Superior Man. Entitlements cause disappointments. Either I learned that from The Way of the Superior Man or the 50th Law. Because the more entitled you feel to something, the more disappointed that you become. Because it's like you're placing a high expectation on something that you might not have necessarily earned, but you feel like you deserve. You feel me?
I'm telling you, that's why when I always speak about that no more Mr. Nice Guy, it's all in that same breath. It's all in that same breath where it say you become entitled at a certain extent because you start looking around and start thinking you're doing more than you're actually doing. It's like, nah, but I didn't ask you to do that. You feel me? So like when they tell you got to be a man and be straightforward, you got to let people know like, nah, this the move I'm on and this is what I'm doing. No, I'm doing this for this. But motherfuckers, they play this little game where they try to, you feel, manipulate you. And when it turns out, they be like, bro, but you wasn't doing anything for me. Like, you was doing all that shit for you. All that time that you thought you was hanging around and moving books and stuff. I told you I ain't need nobody moving on books today. you know, like, so, you feel me? So, definitely, but we got to be careful with a lot of those type of entitlement things. That's why they say no one is a nice guy. Don't do things for people expecting things. No more Mr. Nice Guy, bro. If you do something, they better pay you because then maybe you'll feel better about yourself. So you ain't got to get mad at them.
If you're going to do stuff, man, you got to do it genuinely. You got to do it genuinely from the heart because if not, it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean?
Man, look at you using this from the heart thing. Matter of fact, go to the Kevin with the other young lady. Matter of fact, finish.
But
Brethren,
though, like,
go in.
But for real though, man, like you do something because you really feel like you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to do it, not because like, well, if I do this, maybe one day there'll be some type of promise. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Just like a nice guy taking out a girl and expecting some cheeks a couple weeks later.
What you were saying something, babe? What you were saying? My bad, too. You forgot.
Chisholm, what you was building on?
Huh?
What you was just saying?
I was just saying, you have to do things genuinely. And
exactly. Okay. So with the genuine stuff, when you have like these arranged relationships or this rhetoric that Kevin Samuels has, where older gentlemen are, you're going to be better off with an older man. It's like where do you see the female being genuine in that situation and not seeing it as a transaction?
Man, I'm a pussy, bro. I've been going through it. I've been killing that, but I'm killing.
Hold on, Chisholm. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, but my bad, bro.
Oh, he can't unmute.
Nah, yeah, he can for sure, but I got it though. Yeah. My bad, bro. My mouth's full.
So what was the question?
Bet you can run it back.
As far as like the arranged marriages and like dating older men, like can you genuinely say as a woman that she's gonna be like from the heart with it, or she's just gonna be like, man, I was forced into this relationship. I obviously don't like this man, but this is what my reality is. It's like, where in those situations can you do it from the heart versus it just being like, nah, I just got traded over.
One, if you know you're gonna enter into that type of lifestyle with an older gentleman, you already know it's gonna be pros and cons. If you know you're a woman dating an older gentleman, you know for the simple fact that you're really there for his resources. You know, you may like him because he may have good conversation or he may be tolerable, but you know what it is. You entered into a contract, so you already know what that contract is going to come with certain requirements.
Facts. So hold on. So that mean that you're sort of kind of like on the agreeance point where you like shit. Sometimes you just got to make decision in that sense where it's like this is just for this purpose and for this purpose.
Yeah, man, like just imagine as a man, you can repopulate the earth all the way up till you 80, right? So if you is a really business minded bro, and you know you want to accomplish all your goals before you set out to have kids, you know, and you're gonna be real selfish, and you know you're gonna deal with a younger woman to have kids just for that purpose. You know, it's gonna be you're gonna have like it's gonna be have to be something got to give for her to even get on that type of program. You know what I mean?
Does the idea of expecting a woman to genuinely love you in those situations like a delusion almost?
Nah, but that's the thing. It would be a delusion, but they don't care about that. Like just to double down on that point, I think about Hugh Hefner, the Bunny Ranch, and those people. That's just, you feel me? I don't care if she take my money. That got nothing to do with me.
Okay, so you're saying the man usually is like, I don't care. Just serve your purpose.
As long as I get to enjoy it. I'm telling you, bro, it's niggas that can't get their dick up, Chisholm. Old ass man, nigga, that can't get their dick up, but they got a motherfucking, some extravagant, exotic ass whip, nigga.
That boy need to drink some fever grass. But those guys, I mean, I see what they saying, but if you know you deficient, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. If you know you deficient like that, maybe there's a possibility you want that companionship, but you already know what she gonna be there for. You know what I'm saying? You already know what she doing, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I got you now.
All right. So yeah, my bad, bro. I don't know why my mute shit was going so haywire. But
so you're saying the idea of from the heart only kind of applies to the idea of like young love, like y'all met each other when y'all was young, and now you guys are building some type of generational legacy for you guys' family. That's the only way it's from the heart, right? Nevertheless, go ahead.
In what regard? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, because I'm saying, like, say for instance, you have a girl that dated an older gentleman. So now she has this weird criteria in her head that, like, I deserve this, that, and the third because this older gentleman provided me with all these services. But now they're trying to go to a younger gentleman who's not as established to, you know, get this same ideology. And it's like, no, this person doesn't provide services. They provide a genuine love, though, and caring for you. Whereas the other person's like, okay, you're obligated to me, serve your purpose, and that's it. There's no real feelings involved, I would say. It's more so a business transaction.
Yeah, I mean, for those older guys, it is a business transaction. But you know, if you got to peep the type of female that you're dealing with, and then at the same time you already know the type of lifestyle she used to, bro, you gotta make sure she understands you as an individual because you know what I'm saying. Me, I'm at the point where I'm at like on some take it or leave it type shit. You feel me? Because I got like I got options. And you got to treat the world like, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, like you got options. Like she had the option to deal with an older man, and now she has the option to deal with you. You just trying to get your stuff together. You trying to do things the right way. That man had years ahead of you, and he was already established. So then You know what I'm saying? You got to think, well, okay, like, well, what was she giving up for that older man to be doing this type of stuff? Like, what type of person is she? If I can't do it for her, she gonna get somebody else to do it. Is she gonna, you know what I'm saying, do whatever? Just like the girl on the previous podcast, she could have did everything. She did everything but leave. Remember on the previous podcast, there was a girl talking about she got a sugar daddy and a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, my brother. For you to let yourself go down in a situation like that, you was a weak individual. You was a weak man. And no amount of love in the world should let you put up with that type of stuff.
But that's the thing. What if he has a sugar mama and it's one of those weird open relationships that they got going on in 2020, 2021?
A lot of these boys is simping, not pimping. And you
Yeah,
can
I was
tell
about
by
to say
how
because based on how she was talking about him. Because remember, the initial question she asked the homegirl was, "Oh, okay, so Brandon Whip." She said his name and everything. You feel me? If you was a real nigga, a bit when he say your name on no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely not. You ain't got no bit doing nothing for you, bitch. But throwing tomatoes at your ass. You
like
getting booed off stages. Go ahead.
Listen,
My bad. Damn.
if you with a woman and it ain't no consequences for her to do anything with you, you know what I'm saying, bro, you gotta leave that situation alone, bro. Cause you already know respect in a relationship is something hard to gain back in any type of relationship. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you feel me? It's always gonna be some type of contempt there. So I say you rather break off from that situation and rebuild yourself. Cause you know what I'm saying, you gotta look at yourself internally and be like, man, well, damn, how did I get to this predicament? How did I fall to the wayside to where like I'm letting somebody treat me like this and publicly shame me?
So, and if you're in that situation and you do see your lady on the internet speaking like this about you, is it a conversation or are you just completely done?
It depends on. I mean, listen.
All right. If it's a conversation, how's the conversation going? What are you addressing?
Like, first, you gotta ask. You know what I'm saying, the basics like you learn in elementary: who, what, when, where, and why.
Mm-hmm.
You have to listen to the reasoning behind that and the evidence. You know what I'm saying? You already see the evidence, but you gotta understand the reasoning. But that right there ain't no reasoning. Obviously, she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, what is the point of you trying to have a conversation with her? That's one of the things you gotta cut it off. You gotta cut it dry. Be cut and dry and let her know.
But
like,
that's the thing. If you're not offering any feedback, like how does she know what she did wrong?
Bro, she know what she did wrong. You gotta understand. In certain cases, like I feel like women are kind of emotionally superior, right?
That's an interesting thought.
Thus, they are able to manipulate men's emotion. There's been plenty of times when you was younger, you might have got into an argument with a female, or a female did something that you didn't necessarily like, and you confronted her about it, and then you ended up feeling like you did wrong and you was the bad guy, and you had to apologize to her. But in actuality, she did the wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth, but I don't fall into that bullshit. Yeah, but that's definitely a tactic that they use.
My brother. That is you, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking, man.
Yeah, that you gotta, and then like you feel me. Some brothers, they gotta go through it in order for them to understand it and change. You feel me, and grow from it. So
that's the key, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that.
I think all men should try this one. Don't feed into it. Don't even eat it. It's dog food. Don't even. I think that's the ultimate thing, because if you feed into it, she's gonna continue to play the game of manipulation.
It's dog food. It's cocaine, nigga. You addicted to heroin. You addicted to heroin. Every time she cry, you on dog food. Chisholm is what Empress just said to us, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Be like, hey man, stop all that. You know what you was doing. You gonna cry about it.
Yeah. And that's the
Like,
thing. It's like they wreak havoc, and then when it's like, hey, what you doing? It's like, it's like, bro, are you a baby? Like, bro, you know better. But that's the thing. It's like, is this man even commanding respect from her? Is the conversation even going to be like, bro, that was disrespectful? Or is it gonna be like, man, you was on there wilding. You was on there wilding. That doesn't entail anything. What are you saying? Well, how did it make you feel? Were you embarrassed? You need to let her know that. Let her know you were embarrassed, bro. Like, you're not with it.
So you gotta understand the platform that is. How many millions of people have seen that already?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, for her to disrespect him like that, she's comfortable with it. How long this been going on? He never checked it the first time. So, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
And trying to like normalize behavior it's just like an old dog. You can't teach it new tricks.
Man, like what's going on right now? I feel like in this generation they're trying to make the women the men and the men the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like with that shit like causes like everybody to lose in the end because you got these emotional beta males doing nut shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Hey,
And
they said
then
a brother. They said a brother. I want you to keep on building, but they said a brother in New York shot a bit because he made an advance at her, like she was walking down the street with a boyfriend or whatever, and I guess he seen him. You know, I guess he thought he was on his alpha male shit. And I was like, bro, if you was really an alpha male, you would have beat him the fuck up. But what he did was, I guess, bro checked him, was like, yo, man, you better back the hell up. They're my lady type shit. And bro drove off and like. Or he drove by on his bike, nigga, and came back and shot the bitch. Like he let off some shots and ended up shooting her. So he ain't walked down on her and shoot her, but he let some shots off and she got hit.
bro, stop, bro. You gotta understand, but like Kodak say, bitch, if I gotta beat you, then I don't need you. Like, come on, man. Listen.
Like who said, bro?
You muted him?
My bad, bro. Like who said, bro?
Like Kodak said, bitch, if I gotta beat you, then I don't need you.
Man, you can pull it that. Yeah, hey, I'm fucking with that, but I'm about to play a legend right now for everybody on the cast. Yo, you can pull it that Soulja Slim. You either love me or you love me not. I'm gonna be me.
So
I'm known for making promises that I can't keep.
Man, that right there, he did wasn't alpha. It wasn't alpha. That was beta.
Well, you see me? That, and then women don't even understand that. They'll look at that as, I don't know. So just love me or hate me. I mean, love me or love me not. Yeah, it's right there. You just look at this.
If you said, okay, all right, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then say, hey, this is where we part ways. And rode off. That'll be that. You feel me? Listen, women can't take being caught. They fear rejection. They fear rejection. You gotta start understanding the female mind in certain senses. You know what I'm saying? Like they fear rejection. And even if they're beautiful, they're insecure.
Oh, you can't run into the. Huh?
No, I was trying something.
All right,
Yeah, because I don't want to turn the camera on.
All right, well, just run the camera real quick then, cause I could run it on the phone. Just grab the phone right here. Yeah, just grab the phone and we about to use it on the iRig. I'm just making a name up, nigga. I'm not using none of y'all white people shit.
Why can you do that?
Okay, code switching. W.E. Du Bois. It's something that we're able to do in different circumstances.
Not code switching. That's not code switching.
Okay.
There's a consequence. They act that way at work, they lose their job, they lose their money. True or false?
That's true. Can't argue with that.
So don't tell me about context. If you can control it at work, that means you can control it elsewhere. True or false?
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, the only
that is true.
How much you respect.
Hey, but hold on real quick though, because that's a super interesting one. You can pause that real quick because that's super interesting. Chisholm, what you saying about that? Because she immediately just used some big funny words. She said, "Coach, W.E. boy." I don't give a fuck about that. Why can y'all act like that at work, and why can't y'all act like that at home? Because the last lady that came on the cast, she said the same shit. I act like this everywhere. The welfare office, well, not at work, but the welfare office and everywhere else. This lady just brought up W.E. Boys, bro. I don't give a fuck about W.E. Boys, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Because, like I told you, man, without consequence, there is no respect.
Yo, right. I could believe that to a certain extent, though, because I want you to go in, but I'm telling you, we have been to stores, bro, and I'm telling you, you can tell when it's predominantly black ran. And when I don't want to say black ran, I want to say woman ran or gay guy ran, because they just allow so much to go on, Chisholm. Like, I don't know if you ever been nowhere, bro. They allow everything to go on. It's like, bro, this is the store, though. Like, this is an actual restaurant. Like, what you like? This ain't supposed to be going on in here. But they just got this freedom because they feel like they so wrong. So everything that's wrong may be right.
Because, man, like, you know what I'm saying? One, power is addicting. Two, they don't have nobody like there that they actually fear. You feel me? And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? They know who they can do what they want with. They know, like, one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stay on the topic of this, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go off on a tangent.
Go ahead.
All right, so with her controlling that at work, she knows that there's a consequence. And if she does that at home and other areas, such as you may say Walmart or, you know, the welfare office, you know what I'm saying? She knows she's still going to get a welfare check. Nobody's going to stop her or hold her accountable there. You see what I'm saying?
I see the angle.
Okay, so then with dealing with a specific type of man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, as soon as you start seeing that type of disrespect or all that type of foolishness, you know what I'm saying?
You know, the girl is playing somebody. She's either playing mama or that guy has no respect for himself. And when I say she's playing mama, she's paying for everything, and he is just there for the ride.
True. Now, an old man told me once you inherit a wife, it's like you inherit another mother, because she's going to take care of certain things and blase blase.
That's 100% fact.
And I understood that, but you know, certain things you're not gonna do, as you're not gonna little boy me like I'm not a man. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on though. But our moms was never supposed to do that either. I'm telling you, the thing is, our moms is supposed to let us develop. We're supposed to have our fathers around, bro. The problem is we either get little boy or we get grown man. A nigga a jit and he a grown man touching mama ass, twerking on mama. I'm talking about we played clips like this on the No Face No Case Godcast. This real life shit. I'm not making this up. So either we little man or we grown man. The problem is, bro, we need dad around, bro. Niggas need to be a man, just a man. You just need to be a man, bro. That's all we need from you, bro. We don't need no extra man, no. You feel me? No change liberal man. I don't need you to be no special man, bro. Just be a regular, bro. Just thug it out, bro. Like, just thug it out, bro. Just learn from your mistakes. Understand that all your mistakes have, you feel me? You know, everything come with whatever repercussions, bro. And that's why I love being a man, because you get beat the fuck up. That's why they don't talk about trans man, They always talk about trans women. A lot of those women that turn into men, they don't like it over here. They don't like it over here, boy. They see how we treat each other. It's a dog-eat-dog world over here, bro. They thought it was just against them. They bugged out.
Oh nah, bro. You know, power is addicting.
But what you got to say about that whole dog-eat-dog world, and why we don't hear a lot of like stories about the trans mans? It's like, you feel me? They always show these motherfuckers that was man and they woman now. What the woman that was man at? Where they at? Why they not competing with the mans and breaking no record over there?
Usually on a public platform, they usually make breaking news. That's the only thing I've ever heard about them, and they don't address them in basketball really. But yeah, when you hear about those trans men, they're usually shooting each other, domestic violence. It's a lot of violence going on.
Man, in that same community, I just seen some violence earlier. A lesbian had to end up killing the ex-girlfriend playing with her. Chisholm, bro, what's your thoughts on this whole same movement, bro? Cause we still on this young lady, bro. So I don't want to go too far, but like I feel like she's a therapist, bro. And Kevin is always sending people to these people establishment, bro. And I don't think he understands it. It's like the nigga that never been to jail that was like, man, lock him up for a little bit. It's gonna change his mind. And it's like, nah, it's gonna make him worse. What you mean it's gonna change his mind about what? You feel me? It gotta be real rehabilitation type shit. Go in some cases.
Yeah, so you know, in some cases, therapy may be needed, maybe even from his own personal experience, and then he's seen the benefit of that, you know. So it's like maybe he wants, because it's certain problems that certain people haven't even fixed within themselves, and it's, you know, they got the saying, hurt people.
That's it.
So I can't necessarily, you know what I mean?
So here's what I'd like to say. The system came on earlier. I wanted to,
but let's acknowledge that. But before you do that, let's acknowledge that that's accurate.
Yes.
Or disagree. Which one is it? Is it accurate or you disagree?
Okay, so it is accurate, but again, there's context.
Yeah, the context.
I feel like
you got more respect for your job than you do the average black man. That's the context. We understand it. You don't have any respect. You know how to act when you respect somebody. When something's on the line, when there's a consequence. But there's nothing on the line with a black man, because most black women have lack of respect for black men. So you can talk any kind of way. That's the context.
Okay. When you say it like that, you know, I feel like you're boiling it down in a real simplistic way.
Yeah, because
in the work environment.
Because it's very simple. Because it's very simple. Black women know how to act. Always have. It's just you have gotten to the point where you don't give a shit about what your reflection cares about. So because you don't have to respect it. You don't. There's no consequence when you deal with a black man. I mean, go back 3 calls when this woman's just complaining about smiling at a black man.
Right.
So I'm boiling it down, make it simplistic. Go ahead, tell us why it's such. Let me say something too before you do this. Remember when I said everything's variable, guys? Everything's variable is always subjective. The counter to that is either subjective or variable, or it's extremely complex. It's differential equations. It's calculation. It's calculating in force space. And if we were more intelligent, we could understand the complexities. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to respond to the sister. When I've had that experience as well at different points in my life where Black men are like, hey, you should smile, miss. And when I think about it, sometimes you are just in deep thought, and truly, and with the context, the other women in other races, maybe they don't have to tell them to do that because they're not carrying the grief that we're carrying around. Like, we're mourning for our brothers in the community, like legit.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's a lack of that blood clot.
Cause look, before I even let Kevin go in, nigga, I want us to speak about it because I don't want us to come from the point of hearing them because I already know we always thinking the same shit at the same time. Like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, this has been going on the whole cast with her because she's a therapist, and every time he says something, she says you're right, and then she says something else. So then the last time Kevin was like, bro, do you agree or disagree? I need to figure out. You feel me? What am I shooting at?
Mm-hmm.
She just playing this little middle ground the whole time, bro. So then, boom, it comes to this last point where she said, yo, the other woman could smile because they're not going through what we going through. They ain't got to hold no grief.
Entitlement.
Hey, what's your thoughts on somebody saying that? Because you just telling me about, bro, we had a Taco Tuesday where we just spoke about the plantation woes. Woe be unto them that go to the plantation and work for another man. So everybody has that experience. And then besides having that experience, the way y'all feel like y'all have patriarchy, we feel like we have this gynocentric situation where every time you say a male did something, he did it. My boy Chisholm just said last cast, nigga, I'm 6'3", something, 330, nigga, big ol' look at me like I'm trying to kill him. So like, you feel me? How come you ain't making them type of excuses, nigga? You feel me? Like, speak to that, bro, before we hear anything Kevin got to say, bro.
I'm not afford that luxury because I'm a man. Like, you feel me? At the end of the day, somebody gonna always say, well, why didn't he move that? Why did he move like that? Why did he do that? You feel me? And I'm always being held accountable. And I know I have to think about, like, okay, well, shit, I gotta get back home to my family. You know what I'm saying? They already worried about me because I'm in a strange land. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you feel me? Like I said, and even with her, bro, and a lot of these women that come to see Kevin on the podcast, I feel like they just be talking because, or they just be trying to, or they have these false ideals that they have in their head, and he debunks them every time because he gives them facts and he gives them the real, and then they just be like, nah, maybe I should have just had this conversation somewhere else because he just disproved everything that I thought was right.
Mm-hmm. Cognitive dissonance. That shit is real. I'm about to run it.
Go in.
Okay.
I was saying, you going in, you can go in there.
Oh, I mean, like, because, like, a man like Kevin, he's established, bro. He don't got nothing to prove. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Such is a blessing of knowledge and age. You know what I'm saying? He already done been through the war wounds. He ain't got nothing to prove, bro. You know he can bag. He know he can bag any type of woman he really feel like. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Good.
No, ma'am, no. You're mourning. You cause black men more grief than LAPD.
Pause that.
System of white supremacy.
What is he saying? Because everything seems like, I'm telling you, bro, I hate when people don't do the study, don't do the stats. I was in a room the other day and I got so upset that I texted a brother and I was like, bro, what you on? Like, what's your whole purpose in life? Like, nigga, you just letting women say stupid shit and you're not correcting them? Like, bro, don't ever be around a woman, bro, and don't correct. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with these new people, bro.
Bro, we fill the balloon up. We just gas it up, and it's like, bro, stop doing that. I'm just thinking about like all the simple instances, like when we having our first child. I didn't want my family around because I know how hysterical they are and how frantic and stressful they are. It was like, no, I don't need you guys around because you guys have different personal beliefs from me. So now your beliefs are going to be trying to intrude on me while I'm trying to go through a situation that I've never experienced personally. And just even with Tom Segura and the whole dunk injury, how his wife was hysterical. It was like he was perfectly fine, but now that she's hysterical, it's making him stress out to a point where he can't be around her. And us as Black women, it's like, oh, I didn't get what the white girl got. Oh, I didn't get this. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I'm a single mom. Da da da. So on and so forth. All these complaints, and it's like, bro, but like, who are you causing damage to? Because you know, hurt people, and you're obviously hurt. You're telling us right now that you're hurt. So like, can you look around and look at all the damage that you're causing?
And even double down. A young lady went on the SNL or whatever the situation may have been. Bro, she is saying that her brother shot her, right? She went on SNL and turned the whole situation into she's here to protect Black men. I don't know, bro. I don't know who's telling the truth, who's lying, bro. But Chisholm, bro, I was in a room earlier. A woman was saying that a Black man strangled her and the cops showed up, and because of the patriarchal system, they didn't take him to jail. Have you ever heard some bullshit like that in your life, that a nigga did some shit to a woman and the cops showed up and was like, yo, it's patriarchy?
They need to start talking in past tense. I was protecting the Black man. You're not protecting him no more.
Chisholm, bro, what you saying, bro? We're gonna get you, go ahead, man.
Man, listen. She trying to spin the narrative again for sympathy. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you again. Nobody.
Yo, bro, hold on before you go in, but you might have to jump in, jump out, bro. Your John's echoey.
It's choppy.
Let me see if I remove you from the John.
Good.
Hold on, you speak.
Good.
Nah. Leave this.
So like, man, yo, so you feel me? This is an interesting situation. Crash and explosion in Minneapolis Lowry Tunnel. Shit going crazy in Minneapolis, bro.
That's it.
That's it, bro. That's that legendary shit.
Yeah. Either you love me or you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for making promises that I can't keep. And baby, the streets made it, and I run 24/7, 365 daily. Either you love me or you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for making promises that I can't keep. And baby, the streets made it, and I run 24/7, 365 daily. Look, you knew what you was dealing with from day one. I'm not a little boy, yeah, I'm young with a lot of old big ways. It's only been a few days, and so you say you love me in a married way. Yeah, okay, I've been in several type of relationships, and I feel like your true love don't make no sense. It's all on me if I want this thing to work out. I know you're going to try to trap it, that's what you heard about. I ain't been home in a few days, cause you been trapped. I let you get your mind right, lying with the kick and the scratch. I'm on parole, I can't be riding for domestic violence, so I stay my distance. Realest 2 ways to make a pussy up, and I'm out my business. If I gotta beat you, then I don't need you. Let the next man do it, you done ran me away from you now. How you gonna prove it? Being stupid, you done lost out. Nice next to the boss, bitch, with the boss.
So y'all may have seen why I was a tad bit confused when my brother Chisholm said, like Kodak said. Cause I'm telling you, I may be young, but I got a lot of old ways. Cause I'm telling you, bro, this that Soulja Slim, bro. You muted yourself, bro, so I can't unmute you, bro. So you gotta unmute yourself, man.
He was in there like, he said, what? Hey, man, listen, but we still got to the same conclusion. Because that's a problem right there, man. That's a problem, man. That He was talking about saying the woman who said that the brother hit her, and it was some patriarchal shit. Why he got off, bro? First of all, no, bro. I've been in a situation where they took me out my house. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I told my wife that shit, bro. If somebody say you did some shit, a woman say you did some shit, you out of here,
bro. And it was like I was handcuffed. Then they asked what happened, and I had eyewitnesses. You know what I'm saying? I had eyewitnesses, and they was just like, they asked me what happened, and then, you know, they're like, bro, what the fuck we even here for? Hey man, listen, get away, go your way, and let him be his way type shit. Because, you know what I'm saying, you already know that's one of the quickest ways for a guy to, or like, that's one of the quickest ways for a woman to even get you hemmed up. And then that's another way to show that they lack respect for you in a sense either. Because they're going to try to get somebody who they feel like have authority over you. And because they know that they can play that card without any consequences, they're going to do it.
You speaking fucking facts right now, bro. I'm telling you, when I heard that shit earlier, I've never been so taken aback. I was like, bro, I don't know what world I'm living in, bro, but I know niggas that's doing life in jail right now, nigga, for some shit they did in 1952. That's why Kim Kardashian like a legend, because she getting a bunch of niggas out because there wasn't no DNA test back then.
But, yeah. Yeah, but, man, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, there's this, like I've been having, I got a homeboy I want to bring on the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? He a pretty thorough, bro. Me and him be having a lot of lengthy debates. And I brought this up to him. I tell him, like, I don't think there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. I feel like that's a term that they use, that they try to continue to use to, like, basically tear down, like, you being a man and you being assertive. You see what I'm saying? Like, or mansplain. None of that, because what that person did, where, like, she just tried to say, like, she said the man hit her or whatever. The man hit her, the police came and basically ain't doing nothing. But you already know, like, as a man, you don't even say that's toxic right there. You feel me? You say that bitch is crazy.
What about the guy that we showed you that was talking about check out that wagon right there? That's not toxic?
Nah, bro, that's more than him being like a womanizer. Or what's the word to start with an O? He just looking at women like toxic masculinity. Like, they're making it seem where it's just like, you feel me, you just oppressing women.
Bro, you sound like you on a gallon of water right now, bro.
You got headphones?
Because sometimes when you back up, you sound legendary. But I don't know what it is. It's like it's in and out, because sometimes you just be regular as hell.
Talk about did you love me?
Yes.
Chisholm, you got some headphones?
Yeah.
You can throw them on?
So they fucking you up. I feel like they'll be a little smoother, because it ain't, because I think without the headphones it plays outside your John, yeah, and it feeds back into the mic. But you can run down, so just let me real quick.
I'ma be me. I'm known for me.
Man, make sure you run that bar back though. Right there.
Go to try to trap it, that's what you heard about. I ain't been home in a few days, cause you be trapped. I let you get your mind right, flying with the kick and the scratch. I'm on parole, I can't be riding for domestic violence, so I stay my distance. Realist 2 ways to beat the pussy up, and about my business. If I gotta beat you, then I don't need you. Let the next man do it. Truly ran me away from you now. How you gon' prove it? Being stupid, you done lost out. Nice next to the boss, bitch with the boss mouth. So I'm talking about either you love me or you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for making promises that I can't keep. And baby, the streets made it. And I run 24/7, 365 daily. So see me distribute something. You know that boy dirty, he ain't see me distribute nothing. So now it's back doing jail time all over again. And Joseph means bumping one and working the pen. I only got 500 from it, but I keep 10. But you my number one if you don't supposed to know about them. Deep in your heart, you know that I'm a true player, boy. But it's cool, I take the nigga, I take my player charges. I don't know why you making me promise to come home to you. Yeah, I'm coming fuck, but that's about the only thing I can do. You know this how I put the true in front of the player. The world revolves around game, that's why I take it there. Can't forgive me, but I swear I think I never changed. And I'm still stuck on that old saying, no pain, no gain. What said me not to big explain, just say you understand. I'm a man, so I got to keep the upper hand. Know what I'm saying? If you love me or you love me not.
My boy say power corrupts and power corrupts ultimately, or whatever they say, nigga. Nevertheless, bro, the man say I'm a man and I gotta keep the upper hand. I gotta run game because I know this world run off game. Lord forgive me. I'm telling you, a nigga be looking back over the shit like, damn, nigga, I had to do that shit to bruh. Hey, my boy Lito, he had a song where he was like, I just mixed the mid pack with the loud pack. I shouldn't have to sell you that. No, I shouldn't have to sell you that. But I'm telling you, it's a hustle, bro. And you feel me? You take your licks with your licks. Niggas gotta take licks, Chisholm. These niggas be trying to be too tough out here. Like they ain't gotta take no licks and shit. Man, Chisholm, right now you legendary, bro. Because both of us could talk, nigga. I ain't gotta mute you, man. You legendary right now, bro. You a legend right now, bro. Like right now, bro. Damn, bro. Change this picture from like look how my boy look. Man, play the Soulja Slim, man, the other one, because I don't think my boy Chisholm know about Soulja Slim, and I just want to get the viewers, you feel me, just
acquainted,
just a little
with a iconic, legendary rap. I ain't gonna say rapper. What would
MC.
you consider him?
This is a master of ceremony, right here, man.
He an MC for sure.
He's a master of ceremony, bro. Just look, you see how he performing things, how he could, you feel me? How he could.
Yeah, he's an artist,
bro. It's like he's just taking you there. Like even listen to this one right here, Chisholm. I don't know if you heard it. Oh, you out. But when you get back in, we're gonna still have this shit playing. We're gonna run it back when you jump back in. Come on, man.
It's all to maintain the soldier-like mentality. If it be a tragedy, white folks coming down, slam down and rouse me, just to put on handcuffs. Charge me with resistance. It's all to maintain the soldier-like mentality. If it be a tragedy, white folks coming down to me, slam me down and rouse me, just to put on handcuffs and charge me with resistance. When they told me to throw my hands up, just 'cause I'm a black man. Put your 2G lack and mouth full of goals and my neck and wrist frozen. Label me a drug lord, supplying a third ball. When I only put some ghetto D with nasty in my tank, dog. Money in the bank, dog. Them haters don't like that. Bitch, this ain't the slave days. Us niggas gon' fight back. You crackin' stuff like that. All up in the magazine. Put me on a TV screen and I'm gon' say the same things. You can call me racist. Black man in this white world. I'm sick of singing sellout niggas. Married to these.
Bro, the man say, bitch, this ain't the slave days. Us niggas gonna fight back. You crackers don't like that. Yes, you can write that all up in your magazines. Put me on your TV screen and I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, man.
Bro, these new rappers, they be saying they street niggas, bro. They be just be rapping stupid. Like they made new street niggas dummies, bro. Street niggas ain't real niggas no more, bro. You remember street niggas used to be OGs? Like niggas that been through some shit, they'll tell you some shit. Like, you ain't gonna do that, G.
Man, and the real street niggas, man, they ain't even trying to tell you to be no street nigga, man. They really tell you, be like, bro, you don't gotta do
Get out the way.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do what the fuck I done did, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? They know if you in that life already, man, what they gonna do is they gonna try to do their best to guide you, show you the ins and the outs. But you feel me? All this other shit, that shit's superficial to me, bro. And it is. Like, it really is. Like, I ain't with it.
Listen to the next 8 bars.
Bank dog, them haters don't like that. Bitch, this ain't the slave days. Us niggas gon' fight back. You practice stuff like that. All up in the magazine. Put me on a TV screen and I'm gon' say the same things. You can call me racist. Black man in this white world. I'm sick of singing sellout niggas. Married to these white girls. Knowing they the enemy. Can't never be no friend to me.
I just get my dick sucked and none they mouth instantly. They ain't nothing but freak hoes. Hey, the man said, why you off at work? She fucked one of your people. Now you want to kill something. Pull off you an OJ. If you ain't got the dream team, then you ain't winning your case. I get all the nigga said, I get all up in your face and call you a straight house nigga. Man, bro, where is these street niggas at? Bro, I'll tell you, these new street niggas, bro, they slaves. They
That's all for sure.
Bro. Bruh, I'm telling you, bro.
Sure, bro.
When the law come down on them, they go to telling, bro.
Man, listen, man.
Go in, bro.
Because, like I said, man, like, we all know all this shit related, man. All these private prisons are invested in the music business, man. So you already know them boys already telling this shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing what the fuck. And it's like, you feel me? Like, bro, they don't. Man, this generation, they already teach them don't listen to logic. They teach them don't listen to logic, bro. Like, you an old head that disagree with them, you a hater automatically. You see what I'm saying? You a hater automatically because you trying to teach them some shit. And you be like, man, fuck this old nigga on, bro. Shit ridiculous.
But I want to finish this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like right now, when you go in there, and all I'm thinking is, what I want to do is I want to play other videos. Cause I want people, like I'm telling you, bro, Chisholm, bro. We have brought other women on the cast, and like like I said, we had amazing guests and we had terrible guests. But nevertheless, nigga, I'm not here to bang on nobody. But like, you would tell somebody some shit. Like one day, bro, we had like 8 bros on the cast, bro. This was like a big ass cast, nigga. We had a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of funny guys on the cast. Nevertheless, bro, it was like 8 bros, and it was like I think three young ladies. So we basically did the survey where it was like, yo, because they always saying that it's different types of relationships. Some man don't want no woman to submit to him and da-da-da. And we haven't found one of those brothers yet. And I always tell them, yo, can you please bring them on the cast? Because I want to figure out what do they mean, bro. I want to figure out how do they give it up. I want to figure out how y'all like, do y'all chill? Because there's no way a woman could tell me that she got a man that's on some shit like that, bro, and she fucking with him, bro. It's no way, bro.
Bro, ask her. Always ask about the man. Ask about the last relationship, the first dude that broke her heart, the first. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's the main question. Is who hurt you?
That nigga ain't listen to shit, but you followed. It was a consequence, right? That nigga led you. You feel me? Like, come on, bro, stop with the shenanigans, yo.
See, man, I was saying the same shit yesterday. I was like, man, I think all these stories are fake, bro. I don't look at you, nigga. You a rich ass nigga. Hey, man, run this. You a rich ass nigga on the cast.
Oh, nah, bro. You know, I told you I be slanging these things, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Man, I might have to grab one of them visits from you, man. You got some nice prices on them hoes.
Yeah, man, you know.
All right, we're gonna politic off this bit.
Man, yeah, man. This hey, pandemic pack, you know what I'm saying? Bread and butter. You know.
Hey.
But, yeah, but give me a set, play some music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get my stuff set up.
Do your thing, we got you.
nothing but freak show. You feel that's what you need though. While you off at work or something, she fuck one of your people. Now you want to kill something. Pull off you and OJ. If you ain't got the dream team, then you ain't winning your case. I get up all in your face and call you a straight house nigga. I know you gon' press charges on me with my pistol off in your mouth, nigga. Yes, all to maintain soldier life mentality. If it be a tragedy, the Michaels come in house and he gon' slam me down and rouse me. Just to put on handcuffs, charge me with resistance. When they told me throw my hands up, it's all to maintain soldier life mentality. If it be a tragedy, then white folks come in the house and me gon' slam me down and rouse me. Just to put on handcuffs, charge me with resistance. When they told me throw my hands up, black man kill a black man, it's cool, they love that. Black man kill a white man, they sentencing him to death. White man kill a black man, then scream about self-defense. Break it down to manslaughter with all of the evidence. Ever since I've been here, been nothing but sin here. I done backed about the game just to pursue my career, so I'ma say this loud and clear. Motherfuck the white man. Ku Klux Klan talk shit, but they don't want to start shit. Niggas today ignorant, especially my left generation. Sweet triggers with no hesitation for any kind of altercation. Rapping is my occupation, but I still ride with my pistol though, and drop a top low so I can feel a wind blow. Pull up on side of white folks, smile show every goal I got. Smoking on some sticky, but y'all like to call it pop. Young black man calling shots, middle finger to all the cops. Suck a nigga dick, pulling your Glock out for a traffic stop. It's all to maintain soldier life mentality. If it be a tragedy, then white folks come in house and he gon' slam me down and rouse me. Just to put on handcuffs, show me with resistance. When they told me throw my hands up, it's all to maintain soldier life mentality. If it be a tragedy, the white folks come in house and he gon' slam me down and rouse me. Just to put on handcuffs, charge me with resistance. When they told me throw my hands up, it's all to maintain soldier life mentality. If it be a tragedy, y'all know what they gon' do.
When I say I don't want nobody around, man, bro.
A nigga hating on you.
A nigga hating on you, bitch ass nigga. You know who hating on you.
You know.
Come on, nigga. The DA hating on your bitch. Man, bro, let me stop cursing for the folks. That's why I muted this, because I actually didn't want to curse. I wanted to bleep all these words out, folks. Yo, black people. Yo, man, Francis Cress wasn't say, yeah. Like, even as black man, I guess we gotta get to a point where we stop blaming black women, but we gotta get to a point that we start blaming them again. But look, Francis Cress Wesson was saying, bro, to blame the victim, you feel me? When I say victim, see, I don't want to use that word because that Me Too movement got a lot of people feeling like victims are not victims. So that's a bad word right now, but I have to play the Francis Cress Wells in totality. I need y'all to hear how she feels about black man before I even say any of my statements. Because I may say some of my statements and then you weird people that be on your own beliefs. Y'all to take some shit and just... I'm not doing that today, bro. Right? I'm not doing it at all. So, because I got super tactical with y'all, whenever situations like that come up, I'm just not even doing it. Because that's not what the cast is about. The cast is about educating people and getting people to the next level. Like, if you come... But matter of fact, the reason why I do it is because I love video. And what I mean by that... Interesting question. It might seem like I just want to be seen. No, not at all. But what it is if it's on video, we can save it. And now we can play it to other people. And they can hear it. It's just like battle rap. You feel me? Like, it's just like a concert. You go to a concert and you say, hey, bro, this was the best concert ever. The performer was live. And then you go back and you watch it and you see him that he was just dragging around on the stage and you was live. You was on the mollies. The crowd was live. Like, you ever thought about that shit? Like, even with battle rap, a nigga go in that band, you be like, man, that nigga slaughtered him, dude. And it's because you wasn't cheering. So you didn't know that he was doing anything good because the crowd wasn't reacting. But now that you're sitting at home by yourself and you ain't on them M's anymore.
He won the in-person battle, but he lost the playback, bro.
Bro, once I heard the playback, all the bars he said did not hit nowhere. But in the building, when he was like, look at the crowd face, the crowd had the face of the, like, do you feel me? Just throwing the crowd in and the crowd go crazy and then we go crazy. And it's like, bro, he smashed you, G. And like, you really be like, bro, please watch the, like, I'm telling you, bro, it was sports. We always go back to sports. The interesting thing with sports is like science. It's super interesting because a nigga could test something tomorrow. Like right now, we believe something. A nigga come tomorrow, bro, and disprove it in science. Well, not really, because science is a institutionalized. Hey, can you play the clip of the institution situation? Man, I had the Mirror Man as next though, so I'm not gonna go to this. But bro, look, bro, science is so weird that it'd be a bro like Graham Hancock, or right now it's Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci been lying his whole career. Dr. Fauci hasn't got one thing right yet, nigga. Dr. Fauci said no mask. Dr. Fauci said it makes no sense to wear 2 masks. Dr. Fauci said now you need to wear 2 masks. Dr. Fauci don't know what the hell he talking about, bro. Dr. Fauci said, bro, he don't plan on people shaking hands until 2023. Man, Dr. Fauci, I could almost pretty sure I can go back and quote him saying that I don't think we should go back to the regular way of thugging it out. But we about to run this Mirror Man. We about to run this Mirror Man with Dr. Fauci in the back. I wish I had a picture of Dr. Fauci right now in my background. Matter of fact, I'm about to get one. Don't worry about it.
If it's meant for you.
If it's meant for you, it's meant for you.
I was trying to flip, going buy me a whip. Lost it at the
Lost
dice game.
I bet on a 6.
Now I'm ready to take something, weapon on hip. Cause it ain't too many jobs that a fella can get. Quit, nigga, them excuses.
Quit the negative shit.
Devil in your head and you letting them exist. Road to success, you gonna be dead in the ditch. Or in jail cause a snitch say you be selling them zips. I'm trying to settle down with this intelligent chick. That'll tell me when I'm tripping and to help me get rich. Hang around 10 clowns, know who the 11th one is. I'm just telling you what's real, you ain't gotta listen. We can't continue this talk when you get out of prison. But don't you just sit there like I don't know how you feeling. Less paper than patience, ready to make a killing. I ain't got shit to prove about how I was living. All the shit I went through, war wounds and wisdom, courtroom visits. Now my business keep me too busy. Trying to keep my distance from these bitches who all of a sudden treat me different than I'm getting.
That
I'm so frustrated and sick. That plug keep pump faking. I've been thinking about get, but what about when they run out? I just need something now. Telling you that shit get old riding around with your gun out.
Hey, pause that real quick.
And he look just like you. And if you
Cause I didn't want to pause it. I'm trying to tell you, but we need to give Empress, like I said, Empress sometimes, like with me, sometimes Empress shouldn't get no praises. But Empress does so much, bro. You gotta shout Empress out, bro. Let's shout you out, bro. Cause you do so much for the cast, bro. When you good, bro. You feel me? Sometimes you come in the cast and you just deliver so much
value.
But then sometimes you come to the cast, bro, you like you don't really have the same value, right? You're right. But you just gotta make sure you bring your 120 every night. Cause when you bring that 120, bro. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, they telling me I ain't got my camera. Don't worry about me, J. Don't worry about me. So what's going on? I'm moving to Houston. My bad. Wrong direction.
Oh, put your arm on top of his head. No. Yeah. Oh.
Dr. Fauci part of Illuminati. Nevertheless, bro, this is the main man, bro. This not the we're not gonna do it this cast, bro. But we're gonna kind of end this cast off like this, bro. We're gonna play the Rollie at the end, bro. Shout out that brother Rollie. Man, big Empress, can you put shout out Empress, man.
BBC News.
You shout out Empress, bro. I call because like I be shouting out everybody. I shout out too much people. No, I don't shout out none of you niggas. Y'all whack, bro. Shout out Rollie, bro. Shout out my brother Slick, bro. Slick hit me up. Slick said he working. He said he been tired. He said he been tired. So shout out that brother. That brother been doing his thing. But shout out Empress, bro. Like I said, the only thing is she's a woman. Y'all tripping, bro. People tripping, bro. People too sensitive, bro. I'm fucking with y'all, bro.
Terrence, you're terrible. You're gonna get canceled.
I'm just fucking with y'all, bro. That's me and Dr. Fauci keeping us safe, bro. Look at it. But that's it. NHH. Man, Dr. Fauci, bro. You have been wrong this whole time, bro. What research are you possibly doing, bro? You busy, bro. We seen you throwing pictures. You busy. Look at you right now.
Interviews everywhere.
You busy. You lying every day. You even fired the black brother. Nobody said nothing about that. That went unspoken. You and the Biden administration let go the Surgeon General. Nobody said anything about that. You know why?
Relinquish him.
You know why? Because Trump was out of here, and that's all we care about with your blue face mask. With your blue face mask, blue man. You part of the blue man group, bro. Fauci, we watching you close. Fauci, bro, we not threatening you. Don't need to lie on us, bro. We fucking with you, bro. Matter of fact, you are a great American leader, bro. Shout you out. Dr. Anthony Fountain. Shout you out, bro. I don't want nobody to feel like we ever disrespected you, bro. Look at you. You work hard to get to this position. You have lied your whole career to get to this position, brother. You deserve it. I saved your picture. Look, right now, I didn't have a picture of you in the whole situation.
If there was a ranking of liars, you would be at the top, bro.
Bro,
you powerful.
I went and found you, bro, and I saved your picture as lie, L-I-E. Matter of fact, no, I didn't. I probably put L-Y-E. You like lie, L-Y-E lie. That's you, brother. You were scorned, bro. Bruh, where did you come from, Fauci? Like, bro, all this time, Fauci just been chilling, bro. Like, that's fly as hell, bro. Like,
young whippersnapper.
Bro, you could just become somebody. Cause like Fauci said, he's been doing things since 1993, damn near. Since I was born, Fauci was doing his thing. Fauci, you feel me? Fauci had a bunch of diseases that he made. Nah, I don't know if he cured now, but you know these boys got a lot of patents, the little diseases that they be coming up with. Niggas be thinking I'm making shit up. The other podcast, bro, like I said, shout out Empress, bro. Other podcast, I said, Empress, that's your quote. Because Empress lied on herself. You know, sometimes what we do is we give things to other people. Right? We give things to other people. What I mean by that? It's a little white lady, bro. She was going around the country lying, bro. Lying and saying that she was doing shit. Yo, I got Fauci on the screen right now, G. I don't know if you see it. I got Dr. Fauci on the screen, my boy.
Okay.
You fuck with Dr. Fauci?
I don't know that individual.
This brother a liar, bro. This brother right here, bro, is a flecking liar, bro. Matter of fact, let me not say that, bro. This dude right here, bro, has been wrong too many times, bro, to be telling the truth. He started off the whole pandemic, Chisholm, on some shit like, bro, if you wear 2 masks, you were crazy. 2 masks hasn't been proven to stop anything extra.
They were telling us not to buy masks.
Oh man, fuck that. He started off. You don't need any of the N95s.
Don't buy any masks.
Don't even worry about them. They won't stop anything. Yo, then he switched it up and he was like, yo, don't wear 2 of them. Just wear 1 of them. We need 1 of them. I'm seeing that we might need 1 for sure. Then he was like, yo, we might need 2.
Double mask.
I'm thinking that the double mask shit makes sense.
Because we have the variants coming out now.
Yo, Fauci, bro, don't make no sense. Bro, he hasn't been right yet, bro. Then them boys was going crazy on Texas. They were like, yo, Texas, y'all too free. Y'all allowing people to do this and that and do this and that. But when the numbers came back, they was in the bottom, you feel me?
1-0.
You feel me?
0.
They was in the bottom quintiles.
If it's up, then it's up.
And then the niggas like the Democratic niggas that was super shut down, like Michigan, you know about you you know about Michigan. They was shut
They ran
down.
a tight shift on the lockdown.
And they getting whapped right now. They getting whapped.
They down 1-0.
They still in music. Yo, did you know that? Yo, see, I gotta stop going around and around. But yeah, this brother Fauxci, bro, he's been lying, bro. And we playing the Mirror Man right now, and the brother Starlito was saying, you feel me? Like when a nigga robbed a plug, and it's like, yo, what you gonna do when it run out? And he was like, shit, I need something now. And I was like, yo, that's the whole shit, though. People be looking at it in the now. So like, I don't know if you ever heard about this ADOS movement. ADOS or FDA Foundation, FBA, Foundational Black Americans. These are two organizations that's on some shit like, yo, these Caribbean niggas be trying to come in and act like they part of our shit. I don't know if they right, I don't know if they wrong. I don't know right, I don't know wrong, bro. But I know that Marcus Garvey had the biggest movement in any movement in American history for black people. So I don't know. I know that Minister Farrakhan has done billions of things for African Americans. So like what I'm trying to get at is, bro, if you play that game, right, and you try to get now and you cut me out, what you gonna do later on when I'm like, oh, me and you not even homeboys? What if another country just give me some money and I say, fuck it, I'm just on some what I always call them sorry, the M. The niggas that go around killing
mercenaries.
Niggas. You feel me? That's what I am right now, nigga. I'm a hitman for hire, bro. Once it comes to the point that, nigga, you not paying me and you start saying shit like, yeah, bro, but you're not really American, though, G. You was born in the islands. Y'all got your own little shit going on. Like, how you feel about those type of comments, bro? Have you heard that narrative a lot, bro? Because that's a common narrative, bro. Niggas trying to get reparations.
Matter of fact, your mic's muted.
A couple motherfuckers already got reparations. Let me see if I can unmute my brother. Yeah, I think. You muted yourself.
Right, so boom, like, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, I feel like we still go through the same struggles. And with that being said, it's like we go through the same struggles, but we have a different sense of self. You know what I'm saying? We have a different sense of family. Like we have a different sense of pride in the manhood. So it's like, you feel me? That's why American sisters love Jamaican men. You know what I'm saying? Because we be like, we be looking crazy like, man, what you talking about? Oh nah, man, go over there with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the masculinity's on point. You're not lost in like social constructs that America has. You're a normal human being, nevertheless. So yeah, it definitely makes you more desirable than somebody that's coming in with some social construct about being a male feminist and supporting all women and empowering them. It's like, nigga, the fuck out of here. You sound like a Twitter meme.
A chick come up to you with some stupid shit, yo. Tonight we're watching Titanic. And you like, yeah, baby, I love Titanic. I'm like, you like Titanic, yo? What? I'm telling you, bro, I love I'm telling you that's why even with that.
No,
go ahead.
Watch that. But now I'm gonna go watch on Bruce Lee. Go walk a Texas Ranger.
Man, that's my favorite shit, bro. Shout out to my mom dudes. My dudes put me on that motherfucking shit. Like, bro, Walking Texas Ranger, bro. That's some shit I watch every day, bro. Like I always tell my wife, nigga, in Jamaica, bro, we had this cool system. I don't even know if you know about it, bro. My dad used to be playing the video game in the living room, Bridget, and I used to be in my room, bro, in Jamaica, in my room, bro, and I used to be watching him play the game. I can go on a certain channel and watch him play the game from the living room. I don't know how he had it rigged up. He's a legend, bro. It was no cords running through the house, bro. He's a fucking legend, bro. Shout that brother out, bro. I don't know what he did, bro. I don't know if it was magic. But I used to sit in my room, bro, before I used to go to sleep. I don't know. Maybe I don't think we had cable or whatever the situation may have been. But for sure, I used to watch TV a lot. Whatever the situation was, nigga, at night, bro, I know 100% every night, nigga, I went to sleep, nigga, watching him play Mortal Kombat, that first one. His favorite fighter was Raiden. His favorite fighter was Raiden, nigga, and he used to always just fly at you. You know that little shit.
I'm just thinking, like,
Oh man.
The fact that we have the ADOS is like just a smack in the face, because when you look at the AAPI, it's like the Chinese people are not like, man, nah, you Japanese, bro. You got to go worry about your own shit over there.
They got A Sean too.
Huh?
What's that?
Like they got Asian. Okay, so like, it's like Asia, South Pacific, Oceanic, some shit, bro. But it's like, you know, all the Asians in that region, bro. Like real shit, like you know what I'm saying? It's Asian, but it's like Asian, bro. Like,
wait, so this is another group fighting for the Asian hate movement?
No, it's not fighting the Asian hate movement. I'm just saying, like, I was just telling you about another movement. You know what I'm saying? That's like a trade movement or a trade group that trades between those specific countries. Yeah.
All right. Well, but yeah, all I'm saying is black people, we just cannot come together, bro. Like, it's crazy how, like, we have the same skin and look just alike and have the same struggles, nigga. And it's like, nah, you came from another island.
Hey, no.
Fuck you.
Nah, this is exactly what happened. Fauxci will come in, nigga, and the first motherfucker, bro, it's a black man that separated some Siamese twin, bro. We told that nigga that he's retarded. We called him a coon bucket. We was slapping Ben Carson the fuck around. Like Ben Carson was like Ben Carson turned into Uncle Ben. Like he was just basically like a nigga on a box of rice to us. It's like, man, what you talking about, stupid black man? It's like, nah, this is the dude that separated some Siamese twins, but he was actually the first dude to do it. The white boys couldn't figure it out. Like, just think about our knowledge, bro. They fucked up. Look at this white man. Where Fauxci at?
Bro, because think about it, bro. They taught us to basically self-doubt in everything that you see. Like, if you was to enter a futuristic drama, watch like futuristic drama movies and whatnot, all that shit, you see just straight white people, so that automatically gives you an inferior complex. Everything around you is white. So you gotta think, like, even if you are much educated on the subject and you go somewhere new to speak on the subject, be like, bro, why is y'all listening to this nigga, man? Why y'all listening to this nigga, man? Especially a nigga from Florida. You think? You know, them niggas be wild as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Where you go to? Huh? I'm trying to give you some information, bro. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. Because it's like, you feel me? They write the narrative, like, even with they try to write the narrative that we're still inferior. That's why Serena Williams' daddy snapped on that news reporter like he did. You feel me? Because he's like, what makes you so confident that you can do that? He trying to initiate self-doubt in that girl. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I was telling Ross, because, like, we'll be watching movies and he'll be decoding the movie to me, and it's like, I would have never, ever in a million years by myself thought of it like that. Like, I would have took it at face value, like, yeah, this is a monster, these are white people, this is their situation. Like, I wouldn't resonate with it at all, but, like, once he starts pointing out concepts and the actual dialect that they're having, it's like, oh my gosh, they are talking about us.
Hey, but even what you said, there's also another power too, where you start looking at, like, look at these white people getting killed by these monsters. Kill his ass. Like, you remember, like, I guess you can use it a different way, but I guess some people, they look at it like, man, why are we there? Man,
representation. And it's like, all right, and guess what? They put you in a movie and they put you in a weird spot.
And then you get killed first.
No, it, like, even in the roles like that we play, we're always in like not family oriented roles. We're the leader of something where we're not at home. We're not the housewife.
There's a stereotype that, like, you know, Spanish people are more about family and that the Spanish woman is more submissive and stuff. Like, bro, I just watched the series on Netflix about a Hispanic family. Like, bro, there's a bunch of shows about Hispanic families that get good feedback, bro. But it's few like actual representations of a good black family. And when they are, listen, like in the '90s, remember Moesha from the '90s, bro? It was good all the way up until they try to make it seem like discredit like the black man Frank, her father, car salesman and shit. You feel me? But saying like he have extramarital affairs and shit. You feel me? Shit.
Susan, run that back.
Huh?
Run what you said back. I'm on accent.
Okay, so there is more movies and shows about like the Hispanic family and how they take pride in like whatever, and there's very few shows about the black family. It shows the black family's dysfunction.
And they actually do have some black family ones, but they're usually cartoons. They're never real actors. So it also just placates this, fantastical narrative that, it's a cartoon. They just drew this up. So no. But where they do show us and represent us is in these reality TV shows, Love and Hip Hop, so on and so forth. All these VH1, BET, all these syndicated programmings, they have a lot of representation of black people, and it's the poorest narrative and representation that you can use. And it's like I don't even know. I don't want to make an excuse for it, but it's like why is it always this narrative? Like the realest black TV show I've ever seen was Atlanta. And even though it was very mundane, it wasn't action packed, it was like realistic as I've ever seen Hollywood do black. Even Issa Rae, Insecure, was slightly a little bit better, but it was to a point of dramatization also. But yeah, that's my piece.
Bro, I can't unmute you because you muted yourself, OG.
I don't know, man. Freaking, it's just that representation, man. Like, it's a lot of shows that show black people in the uncompelling light. You know what I'm saying? Like Empire showed that the only logical character on Empire was a gay character. That was a black man. So they don't think like we be having like common sense on certain shit, bro. The shit don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like every time there's a good black character or a good black representation of a family, they kind of tear it down in a sense. You feel me? Like like I was saying earlier about Moesha, that was a solid show, and then their ratings started to plummet after the writers wanted to say that Frank cheated on his wife and had an outside kid. And that made
Typical.
it, yeah, like it's crazy, man. The craziest show, like, bro, there's a cartoon called Craig of the Creek. It's a cartoon called Craig of the Creek, bro. It's about a black kid. You know what I'm saying? Who was having adventures in a suburban, but that very cool. His mom and his brother, like a typical teenager, studying for college. That's the most positive thing I've seen in this new era of like cartoons. And then black, I like that.
Wait, what is the name of the TV show? Craig of Creek?
Craig of the Creek it's like a show for kids, like a little cartoon and shit.
Is an American animated television series created by Matt Burnett and Ben Levin for Cartoon Network. The show's pilot episode debuted directly on the official app. Trying to figure out the storyline. TV. All right, so Craig of the Creek follows a young boy, Craig, and his two friends, Kelsey and JP, as they go on adventures within a world of untamed, kid-dominated wilderness in the creek.
Yeah,
it's like a different narrative, bro. Like if you see his family, it's like some black family. Like, the shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have like a good representation of the black family in cartoons since the fucking Brown
family.
So, I'm Craig.
I'm Jessica.
You can call me Daddy.
And I am your fearless leader, Kelsey. I guess they're shy.
I'm not shy. I'm Khadijah. That's Nathan. He's Boogery. That's Lil Chris. His dad's Big Chris. Here's Gurpreet. She's sleepy. And why's the new girl standing with you? She should be over here with us little kids. No, I shouldn't. I'm a big kid. Not you. I was talking about the little girl with the bird.
Who, me? How dare you? I'm way older than you. I'm old enough to be your older sister.
Hey, let's take it easy. These buds are little.
And we're going to be taking care of you today. What do you little busy beetles want to do first?
Little Chris wants pound that one.
Me one? No pounding at all. What if we just play a nice, engaging game of peekaboo, baby? Peeky pooky, peekaboo, baby. Peeky pooky, peeky, peeky poopy.
Hey, no wandering off.
Well, that was easy. Craig, these kids are too old for Pookie Pookie. Some of us can count to 100.
Well, what do you think we should play?
Simon says, sit down. Little Chris, sit down. Yay! Simon says, stand up. Simon says, spin around.
Oh, the kids know where this one.
Little kids are spinning. No, I did it. Little Chris about to bully you, big boy.
See, the only thing about me is I'm one of those weird humans where I don't need colored characters because I know the history of characters. I don't give a fuck who they play to be.
That was the main thing I was saying. I was like, if a man doesn't know his history, he ain't a man. Because it's like, in order to figure out your purpose, you first and foremost can't reinvent the wheel. So you have to look back and be like, all right, who was actually here and what did they do? All right, so we had some freedom fighters over here. We had a king in Ethiopia. We had the Rostas in Jamaica. All right, so a lot of these bros seem to be on positivity and they figured it out. Let me follow these bros. Let me look at their history. Let me look at their Akashic records that are available on Earth. That's how it has to be, bro. So if a nigga don't know nothing about history, bro, it's like the respect level kind of goes down. It's like, you still a little boy. I'm gonna take your word with a grain of salt.
Facts. Yeah, that's the main thing, brother. Man, but we gotta be able to reason through shit. Go in.
You know how we know certain things about history, bro? I don't think these young kids be knowing that shit.
No. Like, where would they even get it?
Nah, they be trying to write that shit out the history books.
And that's the main thing that we're trying to do with it, where we're trying to put it on shirts. We're trying to put it in front of people.
I met a Jamaican, bro, and he was way older than I was. He said he ain't know about slavery until he came to America. I was like, bro, what you got going on, my boy? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, how he just how that was missed. You know what I'm saying? Because like, bro, my dad taught me about that shit like way early. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 5 years old learning about this shit.
Babe, what you saying about that? I'm from Jamaica and I know about slavery.
See, I was about to go two places with it because I was about to say it's kind of interesting because I could see it being the narrative where it's like, you feel me? Where that it'll be that narrative where it's in the sense of, because like initially when he said it, I was like, that's super interesting because I've heard that narrative before, right? And they always talk about the Willie Lynch letter, Willie Lynch this, Willie Lynch that, right? And they always explain to you, well, first of all, Willie Lynch may or may not be a real person, right? But nevertheless, Willie Lynch was in the Caribbeans, right? They had him in, I think, Jamaica to be for sure, but somewhere in the Caribbean, so definitely not in America, right? But American brothers always using the Willie Lynch letter as some separation method. But so like when he said that initially, I was like, that's super interesting because I've heard, like I said, I heard the narrative before where niggas been free so long that niggas ain't bogging you down with that. Like a nigga ain't coming to you like, yo, the white man did this to you or that, so you gotta. It's like, nah.
And that's the number one thing that I was saying is like with these like second world and third world countries, the police officers look like them. Where in America, a majority of the police officers don't look like you. So if a police officer kills you, it's no longer racism. It's like, nah, you doing some fuck shit. But I mean, a black police officer. But once the white police officer done something, it's like, no, this is based off racism, so on and so forth. And that's why the narrative of slavery can be implemented for such a long period of time because it's still, the same plot in a sense, just a slightly different storyline.
100%. No, 100%. Like even when they go back and they say why it was so easy for us to believe in the Christianity, like I said, people always say they force it on us, and yeah, I agree with that. But the reason why it was so easy for us because we practice Catholic. You feel me? We was all on a Catholicism type of wave where it was like, this is universal, bro. The Most High is everywhere, he's everything. Oh, you got some teaching over there? That's interesting. I'm rocking with it. Oh, you on that? That's interesting. Let us put that in the book too. That's how it started off as. And then some people got real tactical with it, like, yeah, you know what? They say they believe what? They think the wind is a god. They got a god called Shu. God, that's how they giving it up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got a plan. And that's what they did. They just gave us a god, nigga. They know we rock with the whole concept. So I don't think they forced it on us as much as they just changed the books. And like I said, when we had the shamans and the wise teachers and shit coming through on some shit like, nah, that ain't really what it was. Niggas be on some shit like, nah, bro, you can't tell me.
But you're saying that they don't force it on us. But like, what is all these slave movies like about? Like, why do they continuously perpetuate this rhetoric that we've obviously moved past? Like, why are these films still being or feel the need to be told?
Oh, because people feel like they need it. I heard a nigga say, imagine them niggas wearing those dresses and all those boys doing that shit while the Black Panthers was alive. Niggas will march down to that field, nigga, and have something done about that. You feel me? But now we don't really care about our image. That's like, brother, look at bro, he wigging. It's like, nah, that's you wigging, nigga. That's why I'm saying. That's why when I come on this cast, I speak. Like, I just want to speak the truth because I don't want nobody to get us mixed up with no funny niggas, Chisholm. Bro, you muted yourself.
For real, but that's the reason why, like, I don't believe in that toxic masculinity shit, bro. Like, bro, they it's so many agendas aimed at your masculine presence, bro, your masculine ability, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, bro, if you can't be strong and lead your own nation or lead your people, bro, you was a waste. You was lost. You know what I'm saying? Like you're lost. And they know that, bro. That's why I don't believe in that toxic masculinity shit, bro. Being masculine is about, like, you know what I'm saying? Choices on how to, like, you know what I'm saying, really handle yourself, bro. You feel me? Like I'm gonna be a man in the world, you know what I'm saying, and figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you being down in the situation and you figuring out the best possible outcome, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it through, being cold, calm, and calculated.
Yeah, like initially, like just coming into this relationship, I always thought that like men were innately evil, but like as time went on and you know Ross kept putting me on game, I started to notice, I'm like, oh, this is who men are. And like I personally thought I knew who men were because I used to hang around boys a lot, but it was like, no, they're boys. Like these are jokesters, they're gonna make jokes, you know, they're still children. But like once he started putting me around different type of men, white men, black men, and just I kept seeing the same common denominator of them just kind of being unapologetically them. Like there's no like titter tattering of like you know, that censorship shit that you get. Whereas with women, it's like well, like it's really incoherent. Whereas with men, they're very coherent and they, you know, they believe what they believe and they stand on it. And then I was like, bro, it's nothing personal. I started to realize that. And it's like a lot of women take it personal. And like we watched these two white guys, Pete and Sebastian, two comedians, and their whole thing is to kind of analyze their lives and how they're being men and how they're, you know, supposed to act in regards to being in public. And I guess Pete, he seems more of like a more lenient man, whereas the other guy is like, he's a legend. Like he's a legend in the comedian world, so he kind of moves a little different. And Pete was just talking about how like he'll sleep in public or whatever, like he'll catch a nap in public, and it's like, what are you doing as a man? And like they just will have that time, that heart to heart, where they can kind of discuss it. And like the other bro telling him like, bro, nah, you don't need to be doing that, bro. Like it's crazy shit going on in the world. Like what if a nigga just come rob you or sneak you or whatever the case is? Like you got to move kind of different. And I feel like that's what we need to do as men, is like kind of be able to like analyze each other in a way. Because like with black men, every time you try to let a bro know like, nah, that's some stupid shit to be doing, it's confrontational. It's always like a conflict now versus it being like, oh shit, yeah, I was tripping. All right. And then like you pose this like, all right, what about this? But that's the main thing that we got to get back to is just that mentorship. Like, and it has to be like a fellowship type vibe. Whereas like people don't feel like they're beneath nobody. Everybody's on the same level playing field and we just looking at each other moves.
Nobody gotta listen to Fauxci, bro. Chisholm, you about to say something?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you was on my mirror, man. You can go to my. But yeah, bro, that's the. Yeah, like I said, bro, this concept should be simple, bro, and like.
I might do anything if it's meant for you. I was trying to flip, going buy me a whip. Lost it at the dice game, I bet on a 6. Now I'm ready to take something, weapon on hip. Cause it ain't too many jobs that a fella can get quick. Nigga, them excuses, cut the negative shit. The devil in your head and you letting them exist. Road to success, you gonna be dead in the ditch. Or in jail cause a snitch say you be selling them zips. I'm trying to settle down with this intelligent chick that'll tell me when I'm tripping and to help me get rich. Hang around 10 clowns, know who the 11th one is. I'm just telling you what's real, you ain't gotta listen. We can continue this talk when you get out of prison. But don't you just sit there like I don't know how you feeling. Less paper than patience, ready to make a killing. I ain't got shit to prove about how I was living. All the shit I went through, war wounds and wisdom, courtroom visits. Now my business keep me too busy. Trying to keep my distance from these bitches who all of a sudden treat me different than I'm getting. Fuck that, I'm so frustrated it's sickening. Plug keep pump faking. I've been thinking about kid, but what about when they run out? Fuck it, I just need something now. Telling you that shit get old riding around with your gun out. Nigga, you got a son now. And he look just
He
like
look
you.
just
And
like
if he
you.
fuck up, he gon' fuck around and be just like you. Yeah, go ahead, clip up, get the biggest rifle, get life, and then see if any of you
See
bitches
if any
right
of these
you.
bitches
Yeah,
right you.
I never looked
I
at it
never
like
looked
that
at it
before.
like that
When you
before.
can't even count your blessings, that's when you broke. Worst time to get arrested when the stash getting low. First time getting this message from a rap nigga though. I used to trap by the stove, right on the one way. Daytime
That's the
dice
thing, though. How
game,
do you get the
nighttime
black man to
gunplay.
start being
Top
more
story,
cognizant
evening
of
news
his
twice on
woman?
the front page. Shit, I'm alive and ain't get
'Cause they
life, so
can't
I
even.
can't complain. Why front? I had hunger pains, no lunch for days. Stayed in trouble coming of age, ducking a bunch of strays. Yeah, it ain't no winners in this fucking game. The OG's the one to blame if don't nothing change. If I know better and don't tell you different, I'm ashamed. I live that shit, you can't feel till you quit, I promise, man. It seem like only thing come my way is problems and pain. Please, I got a plan and some patience and the commas came. Lead up.
And weird.
Moving to
Nothing.
Like I said, bro, we ain't about to go in too much tonight. Cause like I said, I had like 3 more topics and stuff, but I see a man. Man, bro. Like I said, bro, Soulja Slim, like where? Hold on, damn. Well, hold on. 1 second, bro. Hold on 1 second before we slide, bro. We can't even slide yet. Chisholm.
Mm-hmm.
And you can run that Rollie Purge. Let me hear that Purge real quick, bro. Cause I know Chisholm don't really be up on the music. But hey, you heard that Scoop Trenches? I really want to. Man, I ain't playing no Scoop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't playing no Scoop, bro.
So what's going on?
Scoop ain't on the cast, bro. The nigga be so lazy, bro.
From a driver and a pilot. Never
You
spent
feel
no
me?
water,
Hey,
bitch, I'm always moving in silence.
pause that real
Shot
quick.
that nigga dead in the shit, he was the wrong victim. Nigga saw me once, I swear to God, bitch, I'm don't slip.
Man, run that back. Just press 0 then. Just press 0. I can tell the difference between a
I
what.
can tell the difference from a driver and a pilot. Never spit no water, cause bitch, I'm always moving in silence. Shot that nigga dead in the shit, he was the wrong victim. Nigga saw me once, I swear to God, bitch, I'm gon' don't slip. Shout out to all my niggas in the bottom trying to elevate. Fuck, worrying about a bitch and they feelings, we gon' kick this cake. I ain't peeping the light shine at the end of the tunnel. You ain't got no money on your mind and you gon' fuck with. Nigga at the fish, I'm grabbing that for him. Calling one of my hitters, know I got a check for him. From the west side of the O, we on that money shit. Ay, going up on a nigga, why me transform? Hey, I ain't never ever been no bitch, nigga, nah. I ain't put in that work, bitch, I'm a rich nigga, y'all. Had to come out to my sense, put a fuck nigga out they misery. How the fuck you gon' talk down on the nigga, he ain't did shit for me? That he could be released. Fucking out these checks out and order me a feast. You could get it off your chest if you wanna meet this piece. I money on my mind, so I can't fuck with you geese. Ay, I'm forever paid, nigga. Rolling on Kool-Aid, nigga. Flooded in a bitch, ayy. Blooded in a bitch, ayy. You can put your trust up in a bitch and she gon' switch, ayy. Niggas gon' throw salt on a nigga name to get a fix, yeah. The world got a young nigga living so heartless, yeah. Colder than a bitch like I'm in the Arctic, yeah, ayy. Feeling like you made a big mistake cause he ain't ride for me. Need no recognition for no nigga cause I'm gon' ride for me. Yeah. Nigga out there fish, I'ma grab a net for him. Calling one of my hitters, know I got a check for him. From the west side of the O, we on that money shit. Ay, going up on the nigga, why me transform? Hey, I'll never ever be no bitch, nigga, nah. I ain't put in that work, bitch, I'm a rich nigga. Y'all had to come back to my sense, put a fuck nigga out their misery. How the fuck you gon' talk down on a nigga? He did shit for me. You got a lot of nerves, nigga. This the fucking purge. Hey, I ain't gon' say a word. Hungry with a snatch of purse. Now I'm just gon' flip a bird. Put a 30 pack on your head while I'm sleeping in the bed. I can dream about killing them, beam up and finish them. Catch up in the moment, then I'm drilling them. The world got a young nigga living so heartless, yeah. Colder than a bitch like I'm in the Arctic, yeah. Ay, feeling like you made a big mistake cause he ain't ride for me. Need no recognition for no nigga cause I'm gon' ride for me. Yeah. Nigga at that fish, I'm grabbing that for him. Calling one of my hitters, know I got a check for him. From the west side of the O, we on that money shit. Going up on a nigga, why me transfer? I ain't never ever been no bitch, nigga, nah. I ain't put in that work, bitch, I'm a rich nigga, y'all. Come out to my sense, put a fuck nigga out they misery. How the fuck you gon' talk down on a nigga, he ain't did shit for me?
Shit for me.
This Rollie?
Nigga, this shit gonna go. This mastermind.
Going stupid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I see the growth.
The man going crazy on some shit, bro. He about to jump in right now, cause like I said, we about to jump on, cause I wanted you to get your rep, but he about to jump in, so I'm gonna give him a little time, cause you know he on his break, and he had he working on a little job right now. He just he on a new little shift, the JP situation.
We can't even ask the Airbnb John right now.
He only got 30 minutes. I just really want him you feel me? He might be stressed. You can't really through most stress. I think he just got all his situation. But you can run the other one to pass the torch. Okay. You feel me? While we're waiting for my brother to jump in, bro. You feel me? At least get my brother chilling some jams. Like I said, I ain't playing on Scoop, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah. Oh boy.
That man Scoop ain't on the cast, bro. I ain't playing no Scoop, bro. The man ain't text or nothing, bro. You might as well go to SoundCloud.
Oh no, man. I talked to bro.
You spoke to him today? Come on, man. That's it. Yeah. Yes, you're the Yankee boy that move. Yeah.
Man.
Weird.
Proximity. No time.
Yeah.
No clock in.
Yeah. Wait till me and meet. Hey, but I'm about to run the roller because like I said, I'm not playing no Scoop tonight, bro. Scoop, bro, when you come on the cast, bro, you can play your own music, bro. I ain't playing it tonight, bro. I'm running the Rollie, bro. I'm putting my boy Chisholm on the Rollie tonight, bro. The Rollie running. All right, you better get me right.
You don't hear it?
Nah.
Ways for you end up behind them dark gates.
Hey, run that bit back.
See, most people gonna turn pain into drugs. I'm here for the people, I'm turning pain into love. Ay, speaking from the bottom of my heart rate. You can see a smile on nigga face, but still it's heartache. You kept whole fucking life sentence in your apartment. Trying to convert your ways for you end up behind them dark gates. Trying to get your nigga to press one, but instead of missed calls. I was young, dumb, one nigga on me, I was gonna get involved, gonna pass me the torch. Just wanna put mama in a brand new Porsche. Young nigga get a check just like the brand new port. Ayy, digging in their chest, don't need to utilize a fork. Cause I've been at it for a while and I done finally found a source. Please give me the reason to use the desert on your pigment. Fish for itching, that's bad, another victim. Ayy, I ain't only make goals, bitch, I don't never make no wishes. Don't expose yourself to the green shit, cause you gon' end up on my head. I grew up with a target on my back, I couldn't blossom. Rose in the air, they just let my nigga in the coffin. Candles burn, these niggas feeling the heat when it's crowded. Old heads supposed to show niggas some support, but they pouting. You just wouldn't understand, nigga, them scarred for this shit. They wouldn't get the message. If it was involved with a clip, might have received a little blessing. You ain't put a call on legit. Young nigga had to make shit even, busting odds out the stick. Snapped on like a rebound. They had you out here blind. Why cover your eyes? You able to see now? Feeling like they made a big mistake when they ain't reach out. Remember praying for a deal now. Who they want to see about? God is who I seek now. Never understood the concept of not getting paid. Still throwing so much bounce says at the crack because I'm angry. How the fuck you put me through 400 years and you still blame me? Looking at you sideways. My life is like I'm walking down the highway. You ain't no strangers to the manners, you just look away. Push comes shove, they might throw your books away. Add fuel to the fire when you realize sources are really limited. Voices, they keep killing them. You ain't never looked soul in his eyes before you finish them. Just catching bodies at a young age just to fit in with them. He ain't really sending samples for the youth, we ain't gon' mention them. I just sit in the dark, stare at the ceilings. Thought process in general, how to create me some healing. In my feelings, how I'm gon' ride for my children. Thinking in order for you to conquer, you gotta move like the pilgrims. Listen, ayy. Hey, snapped on like a rebound. They asked you out just blind, why cover your eyes, you able to see now? Feeling like they made a big mistake when they ain't reach out. Remember praying for a deal now, who they wanna see about. I'm who they wanna be now. Wish them niggas would've tried to snatch the diamonds off your neck. Ain't know what happened to the best of them, now you sitting there looking upset. You done got your partner caught up in the bubble, he got wet. Couldn't hold on to your dignity. Trip bitch, you ain't shitting me. You just wanna dine to keep you covered, you wasn't sitting me. 12 kid down the door and I'ma let it range like a symphony. Got my killers on deck, we forever play with new energy. Come closer with it. Said I got it off the muscle, that's how I'm supposed to get it. They ain't support a nigga before, but I know they listen. I might pull a cat about your hat, nigga, I know.
Man, what the hell going on, man?
You know, they got a young nigga at the workhouse. I seen y'all on YouTube, but it wouldn't let me see y'all on here. But I refreshed it and that shit came through and shit. You know, I'm at the workhouse, that little data entry clerk, you know. JP Morgan Chase, little data entry clerk.
Wait, this your first day?
Hell yeah. First, I started at 9:45 today, and tomorrow I start at 10 o'clock and shit. And then every day I can even start at 8 if I want to, but 10. It's from 10 to motherfucking 7 in the morning. Now 10 to 6:30. 10 to 6:30.
So it's a graveyard.
Oh yeah, it's a graveyard. I could have chose day shift, but I would have made like $2 less an hour. That was all I fuck that. Shit, I'm at 19. They got me at 19.55.
Hey, you get into the bag. Yo, bro, we were just running down some Rollie, bro, cause my boy Chisholm said he don't really be listening to music like that. But I don't feel like he was hearing this shit. Cause like every time I play it, he be like, man, bro, that nigga done grew up. Cause like I think he still thinking about that song, the same high school shit. I'm like, man, Rollie been doing this shit.
You gotta understand. Man. Once you get space from people, man, you know what I'm saying, you always gonna have your reference point, your them. You know what I'm saying?
No, back then, bitch, I was stupid, bro. I was a goofball, but I'm still low key a goofball. But you know, bro.
You've experienced some things.
I've experienced things. You know. But I heard earlier about black women in the workplace are unpleasant. I mean, I feel like that goes for everybody because there's some pleasant people in the workplace. Then there's some unpleasant people. But the thing is, I feel like why people probably would have that notion in their mind, like to say, like, hey, black women are unpleasant in the workplaces because you got to think about it. We're not the bosses of the workplace. We're the workers. Majority of black women are working in the workplace, and you got to understand other races there too. And we get put on the back end with everything. So with that being said, of course, being that we're minorities and shit, we make up a bigger percentage of the women in the workplace. You know, it would make sense to say, hey, black women are more they have a higher unpleasant rate in the workplace because there is more people there. Just like you could say more black people died of the coronavirus because there are more black minorities within the inner city communities, you know, and therefore, like they have less like access to things that, you know, the Caucasian got, because, you know, it's a gap between, you know, the revenue race makes type shit. Yeah, you can say that, but I'm very black in the work.
Right.
You know, I've met very pleasant black men, and I've met some very unpleasant white women and men in the workplace, you know, that create a hostile environment for you just because you're stage under them, you're black, you know, they're your boss. And, you know, sometimes they might be upset at something, and rather than, you know, leave the shit at home, they come to work and create a hostile environment. So, and the reason why black women probably are unpleasant in the workplace is because they got to go through that bullshit every day. They got to wake up and see your ass create a hostile environment for them, unfair treatment, you know, and shit like that. So, bro, I don't believe that.
Rollie a male feminist, bro. That's why I fuck with Rollie. I love having my brother on the cast, bro.
So Rollie, you saying it's not okay for the white man, or just the white people in general to bring their shit from home to work, but it's okay for the black woman to do it.
I didn't say that at all.
What you saying, bro?
I said that, well, of course, there are unpleasant people in the workplace. Yes, we black women might make up the most percentage of unpleasant people in the workplace due on the back end. Like, they don't own shit. They're not the bosses. You feel me? So in the workplace, of course, they'll be considered one of the most unpleasant people because they make up the most percentage. But the white man, on the other hand, or the white woman, you feel me? Like,
Okay, wait, Rollie, let's get down to the bottom and the nitty-gritty of the conversation. If you are a teacher right now, are you excusing the behavior, or are you saying this behavior is unexcused and you need to go somewhere else with it? Or
all right, if I'm gonna excuse, if I'm gonna look or analyze behavior, it's not the street.
Rollie, can you find a better position in the vehicle because you're breaking up a lot?
You was just perfect 2 seconds ago. But yeah, right now you probably amazing.
I'm good right now.
Yes.
All right. What I'm saying is, you're never gonna just go bias or the street when you're analyzing. You know, certain, especially behaviors. You know, psychologically speaking. You know, you gotta have a population. You have to have a sample group. You know, so what I would say is, I wouldn't say, okay, only black women are unpleasant, or black women, period, are just unpleasant in the workplace. I wouldn't say that, because you have white unpleasant people, Mexican unpleasant people.
Yeah, but the context, Rollie, let me add some context to the conversation. We were watching a Kevin Samuels video, and on the Kevin Samuels video, one of the girls says that she acts professional or, you know, respectful at work, but when she comes home, you know, she just drops down and has no boundaries, and no one deserves respect at her home. So we were trying to figure out, like, whether that was even true, because we're like, if you go to a Circle K or a Walmart, like, these women are not doing a good job of being respectful at these places neither.
But you gotta understand, different regions is different. Is different. The same way a black woman that's working at a Circle K in Orlando, Florida, in Pine Hills, she not gonna act, carry, or conduct herself the way a woman probably in the North would conduct herself at a Circle K.
And you're saying that's okay?
Kansas.
Is it okay?
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying you can't. There's no bias in that. You feel me? You can't just use that and say, hey, okay, just because this girl over here is disrespectful, but this girl over here, she isn't, I'm just gonna label every black woman as disrespectful in a workplace. You can't do that.
Okay, so you're saying the generalization is bad, to say all black women.
To say all black, to say all black, to say all white, to say all Mexican.
We understand that. We understand all of that. But now, can we get to the nitty-gritty? So when a woman is saying that she acts respectful and professional at work, but when she comes home, she's who she is, and you have to deal with it. How do you feel about that? Is that excusable?
But that doesn't underlie every black woman. It doesn't.
We totally agree with
Chisholm, you're muted. Oh,
that's the initial argument.
Wait, go ahead, Chisholm.
That's not the initial argument at hand.
Yeah, thanks.
It's more of like what she is saying, that like this lady, like a woman is like unpleasant and she talks crazy. You feel me? And the thing about it is, she doesn't do that at work. So it's just like you having a regular conversation with one woman and she just start talking to you crazy out of nowhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the thing, and she just expecting you to take it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you since we was young, and you ain't never been on no type of, taking no type of disrespect. So he was saying that, you feel me, you can control it at work, but everywhere else has to, like, you know what I'm saying,
Tolerate
observe.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And that led to the topic, you know what I'm saying, if it's no consequences, like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody don't respect you, it ain't no consequences. Or if they don't feel no consequence, they don't respect you like that. You feel me? So
Yeah,
ultimately, they was getting to the point where he was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, to another discussion, saying the black women don't respect the black man.
I mean, yeah, who does respect the black man, and who
I do.
And but I'm saying though, but we're speaking in general right now, right? Who does respect the black man? Who coerces the black woman to disrespect the black man?
The person that
Or to
respects the
lose
black man.
respect for the black man?
The person that respects the black man. They trick you at your spot, nigga. And that's why the black man be ending up over in weird spots. That's why black man doing some weird shit as far as marriage and going to Brazil and Rio and shit. Cause not everybody is like this. I'm guessing they saying. Hey, look, Rollie. And then she used that excuse and he was like, bro, do you know that there was a time that was literally under slavery and black people was married at a higher rate? I don't think it's none of that motherfucking stress and none of this. We got to deal with this or that. And bro, they used to kill people, bro. If you was black, they used to kill you just for being black. You ain't going through that, bro. And you a woman, bro.
It's like there have been no consequences for their actions, that when people finally just start separating themselves, they don't know what to do. They don't know to go left, right, nowhere, because no one has said anything. So they have no direction.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we
The
at.
black woman has no direction, or the white woman?
The black woman, the white woman have direction, nigga. It was an election 2016 with Donald Trump versus another white woman and Hillary Clinton. They chose overwhelmingly for Donald Trump after he said grab him by the pussy. They not playing. They know who they know who their God is.
But I'm gonna give it to you like this though, because you know I like getting it to you blood raw. You know I'm in the last 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
But the thing is, I feel like everyone has direction. It's just set between positive or negative direction. You know, because
exactly,
because kids listen to rap music, and that's a negative direction towards them. You know, and I'm just saying, like, we can't really say, oh, black women just ain't shit just because they ain't got no direction, you know, blah blah blah. What we got to do is find the root cause, because some of these men, these black men out here, you know, they pimping they black women. They using they black women, they beating they black women, they abusing their black women. They're not building their black women up, you know. Like as far as a black man, I feel like when you enter a black woman's life, you should be speaking just enlightenment into her. Like you should be trying to get her to fix her credit, trying to get her to focus on things that really matter, you know, build her up. You feel me? Not just say, oh, these bitches don't listen. You know, some of these bitches don't listen. Some of these bitches, they do need guidance. You know, you feel me? From a nigga. You feel me? From a nigga. Cause you know, women wants to be led by a real man, a man. You feel me? But some women, they're brainwashed into thinking they have to be independent. They have to be. So that plays a role too. But I feel like the women that today, they're being guided by the world and possessions and shit like that. They're not being guided by wanting to better their villages. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, they say the villages raise a child. Like, once upon a time, we were thinking about our village. Now we don't think about our village. We think about our possessions. You feel me? We've gotten selfish to a point. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah, and I just think that's just a matter of things just going unchecked. So like when you hear a female say some outrageous shit, instead of checking and be like, nah, why you even thinking like that? Like we just be like, man, that bitch tripping, and we move on.
And I want you to keep on going into that.
You ain't lying either.
But that's why I was about to double down, because we were saying that some black man do this or they black women do that. I don't know, but I know for sure who started the rule where they was like, yo, no woman and children. That was black man that was in the street that you would think would be beating their woman. I'm telling you, who beat their woman is beta ass males. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's beta males, bro. It's because manhood, bro, is so repressed that we can't even check a beta male. Like, if we go tell a chick, like, man, that nigga lame, bro, she be like, man, you hating because he treating me good, he buying me these diamonds. It's like, you don't deserve those diamonds.
Right.
But you feel me? You can't even tell them nothing no more because somebody getting them. So, like, who the hell you is to tell them that they don't deserve something? Man, I don't know, bro. I'm just looking at the shit like that, bro. But
yeah, it's just success rate. You just have to be the unfortunate omen in their life and be like, bro, it's not gonna end well for you, bro. I don't think y'all gonna be together, bro.
But shout out my boy Rollie, man. That's why we stayed on this job, man, to get you in this bit, bro.
Hey, yeah, bet that up, brother. I'ma holler at y'all tomorrow, man.
Thank you for adding value.
Peace,
Thank you,
bro.
man. Thank you. You already know it. Holla at y'all, man. Be safe.
All right, you too, bless.
Yeah, bless up.
You already know. Chisholm, man, we about to get out of here, man. I ain't about to keep you too long, bro. Cause you know we back in here Taco Tuesday, bro. On this stock shit, bro, making some plays. But you told me you in the little place, so you should be seeing some returns right now.
Yeah.
You told me all right. So yeah, we should both be looking a little solid. So yeah, we should have something to talk about on Taco Tuesday. And like I said, I got a couple of stuff to talk about as far as why the Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies took that major nosedive. So we're gonna be back in here, bro. So we ain't gonna hold y'all too long, bro. Man, you can end us out with a I don't know what you playing. I ain't playing on Scoop though.
Yeah, we jamming hard today, but I ain't playing no Scoop though.
Nigga, I don't care what's going on. Just run something, nigga.
Oh man, bro. Y'all boys, man. You gotta talk to your brother, man. You gotta talk to your brother.
Bro, the man didn't even text me back, bro. That's why I'm making this pod. Hopefully he see the pod, because man, I don't know, bro. He a Cancer, bro. So like I'm always making excuses. I'm like, bro, maybe because he a Cancer, his sign is a woman's sign, so he don't want to confront me with the situation and let me know what's going on, bro.
Bro, what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
What that is?
Yeah.
Vokael?
A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. I've been on my grind on a million and I'm baking. Cooking in the pot and I'm feeling like I'm blazing. Yeah, I'm the realest, said it ain't no replacement. A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. Chase it. Yeah. A dream's only a dream if you choose not to chase it. I'm gonna get that chase it. Yeah.
Vokael. Who this is though? I just want to sing a verse. Oh, you don't even know, man. Shout out Vokael. Vokael was going crazy on this shit, dude. I need that song. What song that is? I run that shit back a million times, I think. Dream Chase, and I'm gonna check that back later.
Nobody watch, you had the knowledge. May you promise. Without nobody watch, without nobody watch.
That's you with the back of everybody.
You on your rolling shit, I'm on my rolling shit. Rolling the nigga you fucking with when you tune in and go to shit. Let it be on the money, trying to run, but I'm doubling. Hold on to the money, don't fumble it. While I break the plane, I hear the crowd rumbling. No whole damn trust, see the stumbling. Jumping on the nigga, I'm so low with the money. Blue hunters get wheels. How to make money, Merrill Lynch. It's an old fat, that nigga fish. Them cup holding me fists. Never say the hoe cause I ain't with it. Better save something a little hurt. Better yet, work it back and run the scrimmage. Boss nigga, no mascot. Roller coming for the jet pop. You ain't know if I'm stashed, but camera like pushing no hand now. Popping up
all right,
like
my brother.
Swear them niggas never care for me. Fucking fake friend, they just dwell on me. Nigga get down, he'll tell on. Young nigga ragging that knowledge. I took over the air, bitch, just like a pilot. Do the shit for the
Peace,
best.
bro.
But
Damn.
include me making it profit. What you gonna do to
Yeah, we was muted
what
so
you
you
gonna
can
do
hear
to
us.
block me? No, you can't stop me. I'm still
Hey
a
man,
moving
thank
truck.
you, my brother
Gotta look
Chisholm,
over
for
my
coming
shoulder
through,
and
man.
go. You on your rolling shit, I'm on my rolling shit. Rolling
Hey, and my boy Rollie probably wouldn't even really want to see be jamming this like that, because he said he's standing behind everything from 2019 and forward. But this shit is legendary. Nah, just leave him and just let that thing play, because we probably could turn it down so we ain't competing so heavy, but you feel me? But shout out my brother Rollie, man, for tapping in, bro. Shout out my brother Chisholm for tapping in. Like I said, it's all about tapping in, bro. I be telling you niggas about proximity, bro.
10,000 hours.
Hey, and that only gets you to the game. That only gets you to the game. Don't get you shit else, bro. So don't even say 10,000 hours. Pointless to me.
That's a bare minimum. And you at 1 hour. 0.5 watch hours.
16.2K views to be exact. Not you. Not you.
You want to wrap it up while I say something?
Yeah, you doing your thing.
All right, guys, and that is the conclusion of episode 60 of the No Face, No Case Godcast. We will see you guys back here Tuesday. We have a 420 Taco Tuesday coming. Yes, 9:30 p.m. sharp. Tune in. Until then, peace.